you reign!
This is the D-Generation CLIX podcast with your hosts,
Who is Ravage?
Ryan Reckman,
The name's Ravage. Gonna be. When you take the dynamite tactics of
Miles Kane,
Hand me that bottle cap. Hand me that paperclip. Grab that twine. Gun wrapper.
Asgard to mouth.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
and Pete.
'cause I'm just Pete.
Welcome back to the D-Generation CLIX podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, and with me as always are my co-hosts, Miles and Pete. This week we're starting our set review for Fight for Gotham City. This episode we're going to cover the commons, uncommons, and rares. So let's start off with the 001 Batman.
I'm Batman.
He has the Batman team ability, Batman Family, Gotham City, Justice League, Outsiders, Detective, and Martial Artist keywords. 60 points for 8 clicks, so that's not bad already. 4 range, 3 bolts, and he's going to start on click 1 with an 8 speed running shot, 11 special attack power on those first 3 clicks, 18 toughness, and 3 outwit, and that special attack power is disarm and disable. Incapacitate. When Batman uses it, choose 1. Batman still deals normal damage to hit targets. Destroy an equipment equipped to a hit character. And then you pick one of those. So, a little bit of Venom Axe effects there with the destroy an equipment equipped to a hit character. But for 60 points and 8 clicks, is this the Batman that you are reaching for? I think it's just kind of an average Batman, right?
Yeah, you're also going to be competing with currently in modern with CURs as well. I think this is an okay 001, but you have the Batman swap from Masters of Time. The 8 clicks is nice and deep, but
have you guys ever seen like the comic strip where like they're making fun of Batman, where like it's Gotham City and some random dude's like shoplifting at like a 7-Eleven and Batman just comes down and just beats him into submission and he ends up in the hospital with like 5 broken bones? That's what I picture this Batman as. Is it the one you're reaching for in modern? No. Is it the best 001 in any set? Absolutely not. But this is a pretty solid piece, honestly. Like if this falls out of your booster, you're like, 60 points? I can work with this. It's a little Venom Axe. He's got it in his utility belt because he had prep time, baby. He's Batman.
Where is that comic? Because I want to read that.
I have to find it for you. It's just like an average day in like Gotham City where some guy like shoplifts and Batman just beats him into submission. I'll work on it here for you. And thankfully we got a Batman already. We got it off the table. We can move on to other characters we haven't had in a while.
But he does go from running shot to sidestep to charge, so I do like the dial design, and it gives him a little flavor than just like a common. So not bad. 4 range, 3 bolts, so he's able to incap 3 characters potentially. I compare him with that new, that Iceman just says X-Men, doesn't it?
for what?
The free incap.
No, it's when he hits, friendly characters have free make an attack using incap.
Oh, it does. Okay. So that's not bad
Yeah.
if he does I guess he'd have to running shot free, so he wouldn't be able to do it. No, incap is not free, right? It's just like blades. You choose to use it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So you might be able to use it there. I don't know. All right.
I mean, reducers and rollouts are a thing, but your 001 common could potentially do 9 damage in one turn. That's not nothing.
He's not doing 9 damage, right?
Yeah, he's targeting 3 people and he deals normal damage.
He hits 3 people, he's doing 3 damage to each. And
You can
incapping them.
technically bump it up to where you're now going to not only incap, you can go ahead and deal 6 damage to him.
Oh, you're still
Yep.
You're still using bolts though, so you're divvying up that 3 damage. You're not
It
dealing.
says still deals Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
No,
No, I was thinking
Oh,
of Venomax.
my fault. I misunderstood that.
No,
But you're
that
still
would be-
in capping and still dividing it.
no. If you could running shot
No,
hit
I was
3
thinking of
characters and
Venomax.
deal them 3 damage and give them an action token, this guy would be amazing then.
Yeah,
All right, let's go to the number
I think
2.
he's a very serviceable.
He's not bad.
He's
All right,
still beating
number
up
2.
shoplifters.
I mean, number 2, he is an expendable goon, but I think he is a number 2 goon. You know, like going in number 2. It's like taking a Bookwood. But we have Red Hood Gang, Gotham City Underworld, and Brute. He has the expendable goon trait. And we're going to be going through this a lot, so I guess I'll read this once. When Red Hood Gang is KO'd by an opposing character, after resolutions, you may roll a d6. If you roll a 1 through 3, you deal that opposing character damage equal to their printed damage value. And then 4 through 6 is generate a character with an expendable goon trait on its 15-point starting line adjacent to a friendly character. So I was a little bit hyperbole. Clearly, he's not a number 2, even though he has number 2. He has 40 points or 15 points. He has three range, 1 target, 5 clicks at 40 with 5, 10, 17, 2, which is sidestep, poison, toughness, and exploit. And those are the same for clicks 1, 2, and 3. And then clicks 4 is where he starts his 15-point line, where he's a 6, 9, 17, 2 with charge, smoke cloud, toughness, and shape change. And the only difference is that his last click has a 4 speed instead of 6. This is that figure that you want to roll a 1 through 3.
Yeah, like would you want to, when you see this guy across the board, you have to have a reducer to even think about getting this guy, right?
Yeah, so like even Prime Rogue, if Prime Rogue KOs him, she deals 4, which means she loses hypersonic speed.
Yeah. So for 15 points, like it's not even, for a lot of characters, it's not even almost worth it to go after this guy.
Yeah.
All the goons are really good. I'm always interested when they have the 2-point lines and there's like 40 and 15. Some of them are like 30 and 15, and some are 50 and 15. And I don't know how, when we look at them all, how you judge that higher point line, but this is a really, really good for 15 points.
It feels like every set you don't think that the goons can get better, and they just continuously do get better.
And I'm glad for that. I think the expendable goon trait is one of those new
it's one of the best. It's one of the best game
fits the
mechanics we've gotten in years.
Yeah, because normally you don't want figures to be KO'd. And how this works is that if I am playing Red Hood Gang and it gets KO'd, I'm rolling that 4 through 6. I don't think I'll roll that 1 through 3.
All right, who's the next one?
Assassin Recruit, their underworld team ability. League of Assassins Assassin. So double the assassin for your money. Marksman Martial Artist. They've got a trait, the target at the beginning of the game for all characters with this trait. Give a target token to an opposing character for all characters with this trait. When a friendly character with the assassin keyword KOs an opposing character with a target token, score 25 victory points. That's good. Improve movement, elevated, and through outdoor blocking. You didn't think I knew what that one was, did you, Rebin?
I would have put money on it.
3 range, 2 bolts, 40 or 15. For 40 points, you get a running shot, 11 pensai, 18 super senses, 2 damage. And for 15 points, you get 8 stealth, 10 smoke cloud, 16 combat reflexes, and 2 range combat expert. So something for Assassin's team and something with the marksman keyword, if you're so inclined to do those. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's very playable.
15 points to get the target trait is obviously really good if you have a couple other pieces with the assassin keyword that don't have that trait. I think that's the biggest takeaway here. Unfortunately,
paying 15 points to score 25 feels like a win.
Right. Unfortunately,
I think the biggest takeaway here is I knew it was move through outdoor blocking.
That is the biggest takeaway of all the takeaways, Pete.
I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to tell you how proud I am that you knew that.
I did know it, and I didn't even hover over it, but HC Units is so great, shout out Clay, that you can hover over it if you're an idiot like me, and it'll tell you anyway.
You hovered over it.
I did not. There was no hovering until after it. That's the only reason why I just told you you could do it, so you didn't call me out on it. Get wrecked.
Unfortunately, not an expendable goon, but still 15 points. That's not bad for what it offers. All right, number 004, Arkham Orderly, Arkham Asylum, Gotham City, and Brute keywords. This is an expendable goon. His is a 1 through 3. You generate 2 blocking terrain markers adjacent to the opposing character that KO'd him. This one's a little bit weaker, so it's either going to be 30 or 15 points, though. At 30 points, not a bad tie-up piece. It's going to give you plasticity with an 8 speed, 10 poison, 17 barrier, and 2 support. Or at 15 points, you're getting a 8 force blast, 10 incapacitate, and 17 defense, and then a 1 exploit. So I think this is one where you actually consider playing him at 30 for barrier and support.
Look at his keyword, his last keyword.
Brute.
And that's exactly
it.
why.
Yep.
That's exactly why he's playable at 30.
Yep.
Because of Brute.
Yep. Support on brutes and barrier on brutes.
Yeah. So this is the first first goon where I think you actually play him at high.
Yeah.
Who does this guy look like? There's an actor I'm thinking of, and I can't think of his name.
Kirk Douglas.
You think so?
Yeah.
Douglas.
Yeah. Like, imagine Kirk Douglas as one of the orderlies from Terminator 2. You know? Sort of looks like the orderly that licked Linda Hamilton's face in that movie.
He looks like a Baldwin.
Yeah.
Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah, I could see a Baldwin too.
Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
Biodome. All right, so hopefully we get
now it looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I'm really hoping that we get what's his name?
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore, the Weasel. Well, we have Wrath, so like that counts, right?
Oh, the biggest miss in this set, spoiler alert, is that we do not get a Weasel from Suicide Squad.
Yeah, yeah, that would have been so good.
Are we going down a Pauly Shore thing already? Because I can do that all night.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we could talk about Encino Man. He could be wheezing the juice. No wheezing the juice.
You know, the kids also listen to this too, and so I think it's also very appropriate to mention the fact that Pauly Shore played himself in a Goofy movie.
He did.
He did.
What did you say? Wheezing
Nobody
the
else could play. Nobody else could. Yeah. Nobody else could play Pauly Shore. The only person that could play Pauly Shore would be Miles doing Gilbert Godfrey. That's it. That's the only other acceptable alternative.
I was so excited to watch that with the kids, and they hated it so much. And I loved that movie when I was a kid.
That's one of like 3 movies that still makes me cry.
It's so good, and they just did not care.
It's amazing. No, I wasn't going to defend your kids on this one. They're completely out of line.
Right?
Absolutely.
What's wrong with you, Oliver?
Needless to say, they did not eat dinner that night. All right, let's go to the next one.
So. All right, well, it's funny that you brought up Gilbert Godfrey because he is here to talk about the next figure. The next figure is Red Hood! With Batman ally and Batman team abilities. He has the Batman family with the Gotham City underworld outlaws. X-Men his keyword. He has a trait. You can't stop crime. I'm controlling it. Equip opposing characters within 4 squares. Modify their attack and range -1. He's got 2 point values at 95 and 55 with a range of 2 targets. At 95 points, he's 7 clicks. Look, I don't want to do it, but I gotta keep doing it.
Keep it going.
He starts as a click 1 at 8, 11, 18, 3 with sidestep, psychic blast, toughness, and outwit. Starts on click 4 for 55 points. 8, 10, 17, 2 with running shot, precision strike, toughness, and range combat expert. Real name Tim Drake.
All that for a terrible character. Even if his minus
maybe
4 clicks with a 10 precision strike, no improved targeting.
You clearly do not pull like I pull in sealed, because if this was an option, I'm like, 55 points, it's got to move and attack. Let's make magic, baby.
Man, 95 points for those 7 clicks
55.
starting on that. No, I'm just saying that's also that's worse. I think if you pull
No.
this,
That's the biggest thing. Like, that's holy. This is a
Oh.
75-50 common.
so paying 40
Like,
more
that's-
points, now you lose running shot
This
to
is
go
a-
to sidestep.
This is
You
a
get outwit.
70-35 common. It's not
I did-
anything other than
Yeah.
70-35.
No, I
A
did. I
35.
said 75 and 50 because it is a common, so I'll give him that. I mean, equip
50?
opposing characters. I hate it. I know. It's but when you look at how commons are, I mean, realistically, if you want to try and make this into a competitive piece, you're talking 60. I would do 60-40. I think would have been the best, but you know,
I would give him
mean,
Arkham Orderly points 30 and 15.
This guy,
Perfect,
this guy hangs out with Kyle Rayner, the one that eats farts.
They're best friends.
How far is a genie? He's trash. By Aladdin.
And
I
then
can't follow Miles after he does that, but I will try.
he
Are
only.
we
don't
moving
have
on? Are
to.
we done
Well,
with Red Hood?
Yeah.
So one question
I heard
though.
that Kermit the Frog is joining us as well.
Mhm.
One question. So his thing that says within 4 squares modify their attack and range -1. It says equipped opposing characters. Would that be obviously be more appealing if it was just opposing characters? But then, what would you bring his points to instead? Still too high,
So I'm
right?
saying,
70,
Yeah,
70 and 35.
40.
And it would have to be
Yeah.
just opposing characters, not even the ones that are specifically equipped.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
now we
they-
can move on.
Gotham City Detective, PD team ability, Gotham City Detective Police, part of the organized crime unit. That's a serious unit. Perplex, but only target opposing characters with Batman enemy or Underworld. 3 range single bolt, 20 points. They have a essentially a 6 stealth, 10 nothing, 17 toughness, and 2 enhancement. If you're looking to build out teams, I guess maybe you look at this.
No, you don't.
It's not. No, I mean on police. Maybe I'm thinking.
So, okay,
Not if you got 20 points.
that perplex is abysmal. What if it was perplex, but only to negatively modify combat values, and if they had those team abilities, it's -2 instead? Those
What
are
if every
so
time you play this, somebody plays the special victims unit thing?
What is it? Dun, dun,
Right?
dun. What is it? Dun, dun.
Yeah. Dun dun. I'm gonna need that drop. I'm gonna need you to work on that.
But basically,
wait,
it's
wait,
20-point
wait.
enhancement that you can get for 4
There-
points.
There is a drop.
Oh, you hit the wrong one.
Here's a nice piece of shit.
Okay,
I was playing your SVU.
I know.
Law and Order.
I'm sorry,
Miles,
hate
I
this.
appreciated it. This guy's he's being a hater.
It's 20-point
now I know we're
enhancement. You
hitting
can get it for 4 points. This is
Well, now I know where I'm hitting every time I read police.
it was too long. Don't punish us.
Okay. Do we get Sting and the police going, Sam?
All right, next is one of my favorites. What is it?
Well, the next one, I thought this is your favorite. You're going to go on and on about it. It's a rat!
Street rat.
It's a street rat. It's Aladdin! It is Aladdin! We have a rat with the Batman enemy team ability. He has one keyword, the only one worth it, and that is animal. He has
He should
one
have
trait.
he should have Agrabah.
Agrabah.
He should have
Agrabah keyword.
Yeah.
The cool thing though is, that's what we need. Scott Porter has Agrabah, so you can, make an Agrabah themed team.
Sure he does.
As plasticity, and rat has safeguard, poison, and free. If another friendly character has not activated this same effect this turn, you can generate another 007 rat on click 1 within 4 squares. It has improved movement, elevated, and I am going over it. Blocking. This character can move through blocking terrain. He doesn't destroy it. He's 5 points, 0 range, 1 target. He has 1 click. 6-7, huh?
No.
16-1.
don't do
Stealth position and exploit weakness. And He's tiny.
Sure is.
These are some
I do know
aggressive.
someone did
rats.
order 65 of these things. So
I would love 65 of these things. Where did you see
I know
that?
someone that bought 65. Someone messaged me and told me they bought 65 rats.
All right. But great tie-up piece for 5 points. It gives plasticity. You can't just poison it to death. It's going to automatically regenerate more. And even though it's only a 7 attack, it still has precision strike and exploit. So I like it a lot.
Yeah, we can keep going. Wait till the end, the last figure, and you'll understand why the rat is great. That 7 attack isn't really 7.
Well, I know.
So yeah,
It's one of my-
That's
foreshadowing.
called a spoiler,
It is.
Yeah.
And it's
or maybe a prediction.
one of my favorite pieces in the set. So we will get to that. And then there's another piece that we'll get to next week that also works with him. Let's go to the Penguin robot. This is an expendable goon. He has the Underworld team ability, Gotham City Underworld, Animal, Brute, and Robot keywords. His 1 through 3 is deal 2 penetrating damage to all characters within 3 squares of the square Penguin robot last occupied. So pretty much just a bomb that you can throw out there for 15 points. Otherwise, at 50 points, he is a 6 sidestep, 10 TK, 18 combat reflexes, 3 empower. For 15 points, he's going to be plasticity with a 6 speed, 10 quake, 18 toughness, and 2 empower. So a 15-point piece that potentially deals 2 damage to a bunch of characters, but you can easily break up the formations of people. It won't go off if you kill him yourself, but just having him by somebody, obviously, to tie him up with the plasticity is dangerous. So this guy's awesome for 15.
Let's errata all these expendable goon traits. It's just when they're KO'd. All right, let's see how out of hand this gets. You're giving your opponents points.
That's true, man. If it was just when it was
50,
KO'd,
50.
it sure is, which is still well worth it.
Yeah.
So this is one of the 3 characters in the set that start with TK top dial.
Which you do in sealed for sure, I think.
Yeah, that's how I played it, and honestly, he's pretty fun. So he's a sneaky little piece, honestly.
20 defense up close. That's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's not bad at all.
Got the dolphin symbol also.
And Brute, I'm gonna keep bringing it up with Brute.
Man, Brute's getting a
this is
little
something that-
surprising boost out of this set. Oh, it's actually
I
not
know
that
it
many.
seems crazy for 50, but I mean, if you want to play Brute and you want to play this guy at 50, this thing is nasty.
I don't think you're doing it.
I don't think so either. I think you still bring him at 15, but who doesn't like penguin robots?
But being able to carry this guy up and drop them off in someone's face, he would deal the 2 damage to you, but 2 penetrating damage, 50-50 shot is good.
You carry someone with invincible.
Yeah. Invincible Mastermind? That would be great.
Yep.
Do we have any Invincible Masterminding Brutes?
You can get someone with Mastermind, just give him Animal Man.
Ooh, I like that. Cooking. All right, what's next, Pete?
Play Critter. He's got himself a Batman enemy TA. He's Gotham City Underworld monster, expendable goon, Clay Critter. His 1 through 3 gives an action token to each opposing adjacent character to the square Clay Critter last occupied. He is 45 or 15. He's 0 range single bolt. For 45, you get a 6 charge, 10 poison, 18 invuln, and 3 empowered. He's tiny. And for 15, you get 5 plasticity, 9 quake, 17 toughness, and 2 shape change. He's one of those things that plays way better than I think he looks. I love him at 15. I had somebody carry this guy around all night and space people out. Like, he's basically my bodyguard for Merlin, so people couldn't just run up on Merlin and punch him to death. So it worked out really well. Honestly, super frustrating, and he's one of those that even if you're not able to generate, it's at least nice to action token somebody out.
I had pulled at our pre-release Clayface. I would have killed for one of these guys in one of my boosters to play with him.
He reminds me of the Orange Lantern construct, except he doesn't do 3 damage. But it was the same thing with the plasticity tie up with shape change
On the lower click, yeah. Even the top is super annoying. Obviously 45 is still a lot of points, but having 3 clicks of poison and then also the empower to give the extra damage to anyone else that's actually a threat. He's not terrible at either.
No, he's good.
So yeah, another great goon.
What's me, Arnold? I'm here to talk about the Scarecrow goon. But first, why is Scarecrow terrible at hide and seek? Because everyone can smell the fear.
So terrible. Accent was 10 out of 10. Joke was a 0.5 out of 10.
It's supposed to not to be funny. So we have Scarecrow goon with Underworld and the Batman enemy team ability. With Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld, and Legion of Doom. You spin up a goon trait. 1, 2, 3. The character that KO'd the Scarecrow goon can use Battle Fury until the end of your next turn, even if this is lost. He's 50 and 15 points, 0 range, 1 target. He starts at 6'10", 18-2, sidestep, quake, toughness, and close combat expert. 15 points, starts at click 4, 5'10", 16-2, with Force Blast, Pulse Wave, and Super Senses. And we all know that the Force Blast, Pulse Wave is kind of OP. Am I talking right, the Pulse Wave, Pete?
I am absolutely blown away by what just happened here. This might be the greatest moment in the history of this podcast. We have the former governor of California reviewing the Scarecrow goon with us. I agree, Governor Arnold. Force Wave, Pulse Wave. Amazing. Force Blast, Pulse Wave. Let's make it happen. This goon's amazing. Give me 50 of them.
No, I like how you said the former governor. I don't really like that. I like to be known as the man who played Mr. Freeze in the critically acclaimed Batman and Robin. I'm Batman. I know what I'm doing. I'm related to this.
How is your Arnold Schwarzenegger so good and your Gilbert Godfrey so good, but for completely different reasons?
So this is off tangent. So I learned how to do Arnold because when Arnold was governor, I wanted to prank my grandma, and so I called her and congratulated her that she won the lottery. It's Arnold. So, and this was like when I was like 14, 15. So, yeah.
I like that you have to preface the story with this is going to go off tangent because it's not going to happen 27 more times.
I know, but no, I mean,
this one gets a warning.
Yeah. This one. Yeah. I've been practicing Arnold forever. It's just my favorite thing.
We made it to number 10. Thanks, listeners. Thanks for sticking with us.
And if you've ever watched The Ladies' Man, Leon Phelps might be making an appearance too.
Oh, great.
Oh God, I love Leon Phelps. Yeah.
Is this the best goon?
I don't know. I mean, Red Hood Gang is tough because if you're talking about their expendable goon trait, I think the Red Hood Gang has it. But if you're able to bump up that pulse wave with Force Blast attack, it's going to do some damage.
He's still got a rollout too, and you got to sink 2 damage into him if you hit him for 15 points. Mm-hmm. And this guy can just come in for any other goon, so you're obviously packing him.
Oh yeah,
this guy's top 3 at least, right? Easily.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah.
I have a question.
Great.
How hard are you packing him?
It's so hard. You know, it's like when I work out, you know, it's the same thing as when I'm working out, as when I'm playing Scarecrow Goon. You know, it's like I'm coming, you know, it's coming in the gym, coming at the HeroClix table, and coming day and night, you know.
There's not one of these goons that has been bad so far.
No,
they've all been great.
No. They're great. Yeah.
I am disappointed that the Assassin Recruit wasn't a goon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have
feel
been
like it's a
too
mess.
overpowered either, because it did. If it's not there at the beginning of the game, it's not going to be able to
You don't
trigger
get
the
the target
target thing anyway.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I think it would have been fine to make it a goon. But I guess they would have to add more text to it also to give it the 1 through 3 or 4 through 6 stuff.
Oh no,
Maybe.
more words on a card. So
Well,
difficult.
it's not a chase. All right. How about the next one?
011 Tweedledee. He's got Underworld TA. He's Arkham Asylum, Gotham City, Underworld, Secret Society of Supervillains, Politician, top 32 at Worlds, number 1 in your heart. Trait. D or dumb? That's a question. Free once per turn for all characters with this trait. Place 2 friendly characters with this trait in each other's squares. And he also has the Walrus, Cuckoo Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
When Tweedledee starts the game, generate a Walrus bystander. He is 0 range, single bolt, 30 points, 8 charge, 10, 18 combat reflexes, 3 close combat expert. So he's really an 11 for 4. Let's talk about the Walrus. Miles?
That's he's
The
an
wall-
8-10.
I was hoping for
Cuckoo
Cuckoo
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo, but go ahead.
Oh,
yeah.
Cuckoo, yeah. What about the Eggman?
Oh, are we talking the Beastie Boys Eggman? Or
No,
I am the
Robotnik.
Eggman?
I am the Eggman. I am the Walrus. Cuckoo Cuckoo, Cuckoo Cuckoo.
The Walrus, 0 range, single bolt, Underworld TA, 8 charge, 10 super strength, 18 toughness, and nothing on the damage power, but he's got a sweet mask on with walrus teeth.
I kind of want the Walrus now.
Great. I feel like
So
it's a missed opportunity.
this is the DC Kingpin. I need to play Tweedledee and Tweedledum with Kingpin. It has to happen. Just fat bald
Ooh.
guys. It reminds me of Nick
That'd
when
be-
he was younger, when Nick was always bald.
Would he be D or dumb?
You know, it's it depends. I think one day he would be D and the other day he would be dumb. Either way, I am the Walrus. Cuckoo Cuckoo.
Would he carry around a little
Not to-
stuffed walrus by its like ripped arm, just hanging there?
Yeah, and whenever I hear the Walrus, I honestly think of the movie with Jason Long, Tusk.
Oh, it was so
And-
bad.
All right, I got a tangent, and it's
Great.
going to launch Miles down a hallway here. Miles, you've known Nick for a long time. Would there be anybody you'd be less surprised to find out he had a twin brother that you never knew about until like one weird moment, like every TV show? That's not Nick. That's Rick.
Yeah,
Baloo.
so this is so tangent. Nick's gonna really hate the fact that I go on this. This is sad and funny at the same time. So I don't really want to delve into his personal life. Okay, so Nick's mom and dad weren't really ever together that long, so he never really met his dad when he was younger. To the point where his dad didn't realize he had a son named Nicholas, and so he had another son and he named it Nikolai. So
I like that you said that I'm not going to go into his personal life, and then immediately went into his personal life in the same sentence.
that was the point.
I know.
It was the point. You guys had my arms tied behind my back. I had no choice. It was
Yes, it's all our fault.
tough crowd.
All right, let's go
Love you,
to
Nick.
Black Mask.
I want this man dead. When I say dead, I mean seriously dead. Beaten. Broken. His head mounted on my wall, kinda dead.
He has the Underworld team ability and Batman enemy, Arkham Asylum, Black Lantern Corps, Gotham City Underworld, Secret Society of Supervillains, and Politicians.
Villains.
Super Villains.
Yeah.
Top 32 at Worlds.
Secret Society of Super Civilians. How's that?
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
And Politician. He has a trait, best goons money can buy, leadership, and when establishing theme teams, friendly characters with an expendable goon trait gain Black Mask's keywords. Adjacent friendly characters with an expendable goon trait modify attack +1. 50 points for range 1 bolt. Starts with a 5 stealth, 10 TK, 18 mastermind, and 1 outwit. I think just at face value, a 50-point piece that's offering you leadership and TK plus outwit, and then the ability to keep him alive with mastermind is great. In addition to what else he's offering. Miles, do you want to go down what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, so his trait, this is exactly why he's worth well more than 50. It says when establishing theme teams, friendly characters with an expendable goon trait gain Black Mask keywords. He has the Black Lantern core keyword. And so in Silver with Necron, you can have 15-point goons that you can just heal up to their 50-point line because they now have the Black Lantern core keyword. Is it overpowered? I think testing does need to be involved, but I think it's something that is really worth looking at because I mean, we've already seen Black Lanterns, and yes, I know they've been nerfed a lot. So maybe this is what gets them to that next step. But there's some crazy goons, and you're paying 15 points or 50 points. So what? 45 points becomes 150. And they're reasonably like they're insane for 15 points. Now I know you can say about, well, what about the figures you pay 40 and you get to heal them up to their 100-point line? That's different. These things are just little support pieces that just are meaningless to your entire points, especially because we now have goons that are in silver to take up those silver points. It makes it insane. The orderly, for instance, so you can have like a rabbit goon with support, heal the orderly. The orderly now gets support, and the orderly can then heal someone else. So I think there's a lot to look into. I'm not quite saying that it's broken and needs addressed. I just think it's something that really, is worth keeping an eye on.
So he is leadership. So at 50 points in Necron, you're looking at 90 already just to go into that. But with the leadership, he's going to be taking over. What's his name?
Well, no, that's also it too. He's now the cheapest, besides Phoenix, obviously. Leadership. Because, Black Hand was 50 points. But
Black
what
Hand,
Black Mask does is way more than...
The new one's not bad.
No. I'm comparing him strictly to the 50-point one because that's where you're like, okay, who would you play? I think you play this Black Mask. This Black Mask is like the leadership for them. The new Black Hand, I don't even think has leadership. So what the Black Lanterns have outside of like Phoenix?
No, the Chase does.
He does.
The Black Hand
Oh,
Chase does.
Has leadership. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're getting TK onto them now too with him.
And then plus you're able to bring in all those goons because goons, if you look at like, it's not just, it's every expendable goon, and you've seen like goons that are good for certain things, so you can just bring in them and they all theme. And sometimes it's like, man, I wish these goons would theme together. Now they do, and now you can heal them up.
You're still going to run into action economy though, and I think that's where it gets a little dangerous. So like, are you going into the goons right away and leaving Necron? Because he's going to be an easy target. You're already dealing putting 50 points into this.
That's why I'm not, and I'm not saying it's broken. I just think that it is something though that spirit of the game. You're going to be able to get a bonus action. So now you have 6 actions. There's a few things just to keep an eye on, because there's because no one really plays the goons at full in competitive, and so this might create some interesting interactions with the goons that you normally wouldn't.
Well, I like that it gives you 2 different variations, like very clear variations on a Black Lantern team now, either doing Black Masks with the expendable goon or just doing classic with Black Hand.
And getting the Black Lanterns to be a swarm team like that, and with the strength of schedule and everything, like that's, and we've seen how swarm teams have done, with the multiple man teams.
That actually is a good point alone right there.
Different, but it's not the same as multiple man, but at the same time, like swarm teams can get overwhelming, and so you can body block and protect all these other heavy hitters. I mean, what 4 expendable goons are 60 points. So now you're like, okay, what if I get 8 expendable goons? You're only paying 120 for that. It's so.
Well, what about doing that with the penguins? You heal the penguins up and send them out, so now they're either attacking or you have to blow them up, and then you're taking damage and only getting 15 points for
Red
it.
Hood gangs. We'll go ahead and just send the Red Hood gangs out.
Yeah. So there's a potential for a team there for sure. I don't think it's going to be like the top immediately, so I don't think it's dangerous, but I think it's a cool idea that will work.
Yeah, just needs to looked at more so than just insta-banned. Be aware of it.
Who's next? Pete or Miles?
Yep. So next we have Arsenal.
Gotta love modern weapons tech. Easier for a one-armed man to fire a missile launcher than pull on his pants.
Or Arsenal, depending on how you want to pronounce it. We have Outsiders and Teen Titans.
Probably Arsenal.
Okay.
I
well,
preferred Arsenal. Yeah.
But I mean,
Arsenal.
there's Dick Dragon, there's Bulge, there's Arsenal, So we have Outlaws, Outsiders, Star City, Teen Titans, and Marksman. So he does get the trick arrows for free. He has one trait, which is Take the Shot. When Arsenal makes a range attack with a single target and modify his attack and damage +1 for each other friendly character with the Marksman or Outlaws keyword that attacked that character this turn. So, I mean, that's pretty interesting. You can get him up to being a 14 for 6 with just 2 attacks. He has got improved targeting adjacent. Out of adjacency, he's 50 points, 6 range, 2 targets, 8, 11, 18, 3 with running shot, psychic blast, and range combat expert. Mid dial, he gets loses the running shot but gains energy explosion and combat reflexes. And at the end, it's sidestep, precision strike, and combat reflexes. It's really interesting because with the range combat expert, if you're able to get 2 more attacks in with the marksman or outlaws, then when he makes the shot, he's going to be the 14 for 6. So, I mean, you have to build into it. Is it worth it for 50? I'm not sure. I mean, but yeah, I think he's pretty good.
How much better is that versus the 95 that you would be paying for Red Hood?
Absolutely. That's always been my critique, is that I'm not trying to compare a common to, a chase. We're comparing a common to another common.
Right.
That's where it really feels bad, is that how is this 95? This is 50.
Right. 2 more range, more attack, more damage, the potential for more attack and more damage.
Outsiders TA,
which is TA, yeah. This is so much better than Red Hood.
Yeah, this is a respectable piece for 50 points in your common slot as an attacker.
Yeah, this would be a totally fine one to pull in sealed. All right, what's next, Pete?
Scarecrow.
They scream and they cry. Which is your game now?
He's Underworld TA. He's also Batman enemy. He's got Arkham Asylum, Gotham City, Underworld, Legion of Doom, Sinestro Corps, and Scientist. I don't know why I got that excited. Hear my whispers over your screams. Mind control is free, but only to target characters Scarecrow damage this turn. He's 60 points, or he's 35 points. Probably not playing him at 60, but he's got stealth, he's got poison, he's got mastermind and exploit weakness, which is a weird combination to me. But 35, he's got sidestep, Pensai, super senses, and perplex.
For 35 points, he gets the yellow ring in modern. That's not bad at all. So now you have the perplexer minus 2 perplex.
Yeah. And if he hits, then he can mind control is free. And he's going to be more likely to be able to move an attack. Yeah.
Yes, you got you have the super senses for the rollout. He can share attacks with the Batman enemy. Absolutely, he's a great 35 points.
Yeah. So again, this is very reasonable for a common. What's the
which I guess you can compare this to Red Hood, who was 95 and 55. He's 60 and 35.
Yeah, and I would rather. Would you rather pull Scarecrow? Yeah. I guess you're not getting the yellow ring, and that's a huge draw to what I just said. But
yeah, but even then, though, even if you're just talking about sealed playing this figure, him at 35,
better, yeah. And
because you're getting more Batman enemies.
Then you have 60 more points, and then you're easily sharing. You're at least going up to an 11, right? And you have the perplex.
Yeah.
And there's not a ton of invincible in the set, so. And then he's got the sidestep, so. Yeah, not a bad Scarecrow. Then we have 015 Astral Raven with the Mystics team ability. Ghost Realm, Teen Titans, and Mystical keywords. She's got the same astral form that we saw in Strange Tales, which is super senses, but succeeds on a 4 through 6. And then she has a special damage power, Psionics. Hers is a unique modifier, adjacent opposing characters modified defense -1. And then she has a 6-speed phasing, 0 poison, no defense with a 16, and 0 damage with that special damage power. So we'll see later in this set review the Raven that she works with. But for 15 points, a poison piece that brings all of the defense down by 1 from everyone she's adjacent to, and then a 50-50 rollout. And if you hit her, she's still going to be Mystic. So you're either taking Mystics or 50-50 she rolls out of it. And you can't ignore her because she's going to poison you. So this is great.
And on the surface, you're like, yeah, but she's just not doing enough for those 15 points. But you got to look at if you're going to try and build theme, I still think theme is really good with the map choice and everything. And I obviously do prefer theme. This is going to give some point feelers for Teen Titans. So I do like that. I think that, that's the one thing that Teen Titans is missing is a little bit of point feelers. And if you don't want to use the pogs. So, yeah, I like her.
For 15, a lot of times you would pay 15 points for Perplex on a team at the end of team building, right?
Wait, she gets the free ring of TK. So, I mean...
That's true.
So, she does get the Perplex, and you're like, well, I'd rather play so-and-so with it. Well, of course, there's better figures for it. If you're going mystical, you're going to do the switch. I understand that, but when you're trying to talk of like what you can see these figures are, is this going to be seeing play at top table? I mean, it might, depending on, how it works with the Raven later in the set, but I mean, just on face value, I think if you're looking at like what you can play with her with, absolutely, like putting her on Teen Titans and giving her the Ring of TK, I think is really great because it's something that they need is more support, and she fits that perfectly.
Just throwing her up there too, though, I think is good enough.
Yeah.
If people are clumped together, now you're able to just bring multiple people down -1.
Yeah.
And it's easy to get there with the phasing, so I like her a lot. Who's next?
So next this is actually, I think, the best figure we've up to this point, and I think this is potentially the best common. So we have Astral Martian Manhunter, who has a JLA team ability. He's got the Ghost Realm, Justice League, Cosmic, Detective, and Police keywords. Oh crap, where's it at?
So long.
That's what makes it so good. So he's got a trait, Astral Form, which is super senses, but it succeeds on a 4 through 6. A special damage power that's on all 3 clicks, which is Mental Probe. Free, choose an opposing character within range and line of fire until your next turn. That character can't use Protected Outwit, Safeguard Outwit, or Safeguard Mind Control. This is really interesting because Battle Fury grants Safeguard Mind Control, so he's actually able to then stop a character from using that. He's got 3 range with 1 target, so you do have to throw him out there. But he's a 6'9", 16-1 with phasing, 6'9", Psychic Blast, ESD, and the damage power.
What's his damage power called?
I think Mental Probe, which is perfect.
Is that your favorite type of probe, or no?
It's my personal, yes. I think some people might not like the Mental Probe. But, I mean, we have Arsenal, we got Bulge, we got Dick Dragon, and we got the Mental Probe. I mean, this set is just... Whew.
So he's actually able to attack with a penetrating damage, which is nice, and he can deal damage, but he has what Prime Colossus did, and that was take away the Safeguard Mind Control. And then you're also able to deal with the Protected Outwit, Safeguard Outwit that... what is it that stop clicks are giving, or the what was that leech that just came out for 30 points? Was it
15?
Leech was 15. Yeah. So this is
Astral
way better than that.
Way
even
better.
Yeah.
So Leech though is interesting because it's characters within range. I think it's characters within 4 squares can't use team abilities.
Yeah.
So,
but that hurts you too.
But this is
you're playing him to take away
around, stop clicks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is a lot better. But that was to get rid of a lot of times if you were playing that, it was to get rid of the protected safeguard outwit from Cosmic Energy.
And he also stopped your team from using it. This Manhunter is just, I mean, and he's not unique.
No,
Right.
that's a great point.
So
he's amazing for 15
Detec-
points.
Cosmic
Nuts.
is insane. I mean, Detective. This is just, because the Safeguard Outwit and Protected Outwit, like that's always tough. And now you can have like three of these Manhunters running around, just saying no, no, no. This is the one Astral that I think should have been unique, especially because it's Martian Manhunter's astral form really isn't what the other characters that can make astral projections really is. This is a mental probe, so you don't really see Martian Manhunter do multiple mental probes. He usually takes care of one victim at a time.
This is peak Martian Manhunter that's able to do multiple mental probes at the same time. He's probing everyone's minds and anything else that's open.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah. So absolutely.
Who's
are you playing him with Gray Alien?
What's that?
You can play him with a Gray Alien and just probe everyone?
I would. Absolutely. That's a great combination. Both great probing aliens.
Yes.
Who's our last comment, Pete? Say it.
Our man, the myth, the legend, the Bulge.
Yeah, because I ain't no squirrel. Name's Badge. I'm from another planet, of people that happen to loosely resemble your squirrels.
Green Lantern TA, Green Lantern Corps, Legion of Super Pets, Animal, Cosmic, Herald, and rodents with extraordinarily sized genitalia. That's another team, maybe.
That's
Spacesuit Construct.
That's what everyone says when they see him.
Bulge
like
can
an
carry
entire
friendly
bag
characters.
Of salted peanuts.
Like a sock with a bunch of quarters in it. Bulge can carry friendly characters larger than himself. Well, he's carrying many things larger than himself because he's the Bulge. He's 4 range, 2 bolts. He's got flight. He's got sidestep. He's got TK. He's got toughness. He's got outwit. He's tiny. He's 35 points of kicking your ass. How was that?
That's great.
Loved it. Yeah.
So yeah, the apostrophe is an L. You pronounce it with an L. Yes.
It's UL. Yep. It's a UL.
Yep.
Bulge.
Yes. I've talked with Jeffrey Johns, and that's exactly what he said when he created this character.
You say to your opponent, is that a bulge in your team, or are you just happy to see me?
They say both.
Yep.
There you go.
So he's got a decent amount of speed, and he's got the Green Lantern team ability and can carry characters larger than himself. That doesn't mean just standard. So he can actually carry Colossals pretty far. Yeah. That includes the batteries, too.
Yes, that was exactly what I was going to bring up. Is that I think that maybe, with Ganthet making someone, whoever you want, into a Green Lantern Corps piece, like Bulge becomes the de facto drop-off for the battery.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't. It does suck because you can't equip him, but I mean the battery will let him use that tech if you want.
And he's still a Herald, so you can still put something else on him if you really need to, or you have the sideline space.
Yeah.
But I think he's an auto include, right? Because one of the big things is taking away the free actions with the Green Lantern battery, and now you can actually bring it into the range that you need to with him.
Yeah, especially if you're wanting to go theme.
Which there's plenty of Green Lantern stuff to make a good Green Lantern Corps theme, I think at least.
Yeah, and you have Ganthet that can make other pieces. It's 95 points. I did test it, and it feels like too many points, but Sade and Ganthet together, like you're able to bring anyone you want on, and then you're also able to bring in anyone that shares a keyword with Sade on. So you get figures like Cosmic and everything. So now you can just throw in a bunch of these Astral Manhunters too. So he's gonna just you just boom. I guess even putting Hogoth on this guy, because this is a hog cranker, if I'm being honest, and just double outwit.
This dude is just dropping off Kongs on people. That's what he's
Yes.
doing. That's
They
it.
have,
If you got small map silver, Kong is right in your lap every game he's on the board with Bulge.
do they have Battle
Kong
Fury
brings
though?
his Bulge, and Bulge brings his Bulge.
Kong has
Kong
Battle
does
Does
have
Fury.
he?
Battle Fury. Yes.
Always.
Damn it!
You'd have to take it away somehow. Which there's ways
You have
to
to get
do
Howard
that.
the Duck.
Yeah.
You could.
Howard says you can't use Battle Fury.
Well, you could turn 1 use what's it called, Ravencroft, and drop off a Kong.
Yeah, and
You
you also
could.
have that practice teamwork, but did they add that to the restricted list? Right? So
I
maybe...
want to say it's a watch. No, it's a watch list.
okay, yeah. So yeah, you're dropping off Kong and then just all right, we're gonna go ahead and just practice teamwork Kong to hit you.
That seems good. But he can also just run across the map and do it himself usually, right? Or I guess you can spin ring him.
Yeah.
And then go. Not sure if that's the investment to go for, but still, the fact that he can carry
No, but
bigger
if you want to
characters.
follow up for drop offs, yeah, because I mean the one figure that you're really going to be replacing Bulge with is Lockjaw, and I don't know if Lockjaw gets replaced with Bulge.
I think there's different builds there, but I do like him. 35 seems reasonable. All right, let's start the uncommons. We have Dick Grayson dressed up as Batman.
I want to know why.
First, tell me why you're running around Gotham playing dress up. I'm guessing Nightwing?
Busted.
Actually, I think he's more than capable of fooling most people. And you're certainly not gonna pass for Batman, short stack.
Who the hell are you?
Easy, Robin.
He's got the Batman team ability 018, Batman family, Gotham City, detective, martial artist, and police. He has a special speed power, patrolling Gotham, leap climb, sidestep. Dick Grayson can use sidestep twice a turn. And then he's got a special damage power, prodigal, outwit and shape change. Prodigal.
Yeah, the prodigal son. So if his name was like, you know, how Japanese usually say it, where it's the last name first, would Dick Grayson and Dick Dragon be brothers?
If his last name was first?
Yeah, so in Japan, for instance, the last name, the family name is said first before their given name. In America, we say the given name and then the family name. So I like to think that Dick Grayson and Dick Dragon are named in the Japanese way, where it's the family name first and then their given name.
Sure.
So I like to think of Dick Grayson and Dick Dragon as brothers.
Well, instead of double dragon, then you would have double dick.
Yeah, exactly. So they team up with martial artists. So I think Dick Grayson works great with Dick Dragon.
Where's the connection with martial artists there?
Yeah, he's got martial artist keyword.
Yeah. Oh, so you can just pair them up on a theme, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you play them themed because they're brothers.
Sure. Do you think there's any other martial artists named Dick?
What was that? What was that last keyword?
Nope. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. He's also got
Is that
improved.
police?
Nope, it's not.
Okay.
He's got improved movement through characters, 3 range, 2 bolts, 2 point values, 80 or 45. At 80 points, 7 clicks, starts with a 5 speed and that special speed power, 11 precision strike, 18 combat reflexes, and a 3 special damage power. 45, he's the last 4 clicks, only getting 1 click of that special speed power, and then getting the special damage power on the middle 2 clicks, 5 and 6. And then he's got a 10 quake, 17 combat reflexes, and 3 close combat expert. Not really a fan, right?
No.
I'm a fan of his mullet.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I think that's probably the best thing you can do is just head swap that with any Superman, because Superman's only cool with a mullet. It does sort of look like young Daniel as well, because I know Daniel hates it, but Mr. Young Daniel would look amazing with a mullet.
Oh yeah. So is he good for his points or not?
So, yeah, I mean, he gets a sidestep twice.
So who cares?
I think he's playable.
That's terrible. That's
I think
almost
he's
as much
playable
speed as he
in
has.
Pulp and Sealed.
So
I think he's
dumb.
playable in Pulp and Sealed.
He's not.
He's
Get out of
fine.
here. He's not fine.
He is.
No,
No.
he's so stupid. He forgot his stupid mask at home, and all he can do is sidestep. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Even doing it twice.
The one thing
He doesn't
I
even
really
say,
do
"I'm
hate it.
Batman." He says, "Hi, I'm Dick. I'm here to fight crime."
That does
Because you
look
know
like
how
what
you
he
behind a
says.
mask. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what he says. That's there,
I do-
Scarecrow.
He does
You know who I
everything
am?
worse than any Batman. He's gonna sidestep twice and then shoot with his 3 range. Get out of here.
I do hate at 45 points you don't even get the special damage power.
Nope. I'm just close combat
Pop
expert.
Quick.
And now you have a quake instead of precision strike.
So you're like, hey, he gets damage now. I get that outwit and shape change, but he doesn't have move and attack now.
Now
So
he's just flapping his
a-
arms around with flurry.
Yeah, he's just a limp dick, Grayson.
Yep. The opposite of Bulge.
Yeah, Bulge is never limp. He's
Yeah.
rock hard.
Yep. I would take Bulge 10 out of 10 times over Dick Grayson dressed up as Batman.
Yeah.
Can't even remember his stupid mask. All right, who's next?
So next we were talking about Limp Dick Grayson. Next, you can tell by his head, this guy is not limp. It is Red Hood with the Underworld team.
I heard you gentlemen were having a party. Mind if I crash it?
Gotham City Underworld and Marksman keywords. He has a trait. Welcome to the gang. For all characters with this trait, when a friendly bystander would be generated, you may roll a d6. 4 through 6, a character with an expendable Goonie trait on its 15-point starting line is generated by that effect instead. Does anybody have an expendable Goonie trait? This character is generated where the original character would have been. But yeah, he's 45 points. So let's look at this 45 compared to Limp Dick Grayson. 4 range, 1 target. He has 6 clicks of health for 45 points. He starts with 7, 9, 18, 3 with stealth, smoke cloud, mastermind, and leadership. And then in Dal, he goes to mind control, precision strike, mastermind, shape change. Now, this is a great 45 points. Just getting in free goons, potentially.
But it's like layered behind so much chance. And what is he doing?
It is.
He's got a
he's
9
masterminding.
attack.
Well, he's got
if he made the Goonie, right? So
Yeah, but I think for 45 points, I don't think he actually is that bad. I think
Listen, this is a very phallic set. We've got Limp Dick Grayson, we got Dick Dragon, we got Bulge, and we've got Red Rocket Hood. Okay?
Yep. This is.
So first, a goon has to die. So you've now given up 15 points.
No, it does not. No,
Nope.
It says when a friendly bystander would be generated.
Oh, bystander. Oh, okay. I remember. I read it completely
Yeah.
wrong. I zoned out a lot, actually, it looks like, because now I'm reading it for myself.
Yeah. Reading does help.
It does.
Yeah,
Quite
I know.
often, all the
It's a
time.
Red Rocket Head. Yeah. So, I mean, that's interesting because, like, I guess maybe you're like, oh, no, I'm playing against Corey Franklin, the baby eagle. He plays Gore. Man, I can't make a bystander. Well, I got a 50% chance to at least make something, you know?
That's a reason to play him right there.
Yeah. This is the anti-Gore piece. They saw it. It's like, oh man, Gore stops bystanders. We need something.
Actually, would that work?
So,
Because they wouldn't be generated, though, right?
yeah, it says when they would be generated.
Yeah, but they
So I don't
wouldn't
know how
be.
it works, but yeah, they wouldn't be.
So I don't think it
So what
actually does get
happens
around it.
So now if you're talking silver, let's say for instance, what's his name does get rotate. The 300 point idiot.
So
And you have Red Hood on the team. When he goes to generate his bystanders, when he goes to his card, can you then generate expendable goons and then not have any of them on the map?
Gore specifically says can't generate bystanders, but then the goons would get around that, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
says would.
the goons would. But the thing is that you would not be able to generate the bystanders in the first place.
But that's where it's interesting because we have that ruling of would heal and heal. Is that you
Right.
still would heal, but it's when you're trying to, it'd be interesting.
I don't think it's interesting. I don't think it works.
I think the most interesting thing about this guy is he tried to look like a dog's dick.
No, the you're talking about the Bloodstone and would heal
Yeah.
one less, right? So Bloodstone
Yeah.
doesn't say you don't heal because you have to first determine how much you're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to heal. So you're determining that first. This is straight up saying that they would be generated, and he says you cannot generate them. So that would be the equivalent of not healing and would heal or whatever, right? Yes.
Yeah, but the way it works, that would be generated, you may roll a d6. So if you roll a 1, 2, or 3, because you're deciding, well, they would be generated, but I'm going to decide not to generate them. That's where I would say it's what needs a win ruling.
I'm not seeing it with this guy at all.
No,
I don't.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Lady Shiva.
I am the weapon.
Team player. League of Assassins assassin. That's a lot of assassinating. Marksman martial artist. She's got inherited technique. When Lady Shiva is KO'd, you may attach her card to an unequipped friendly character with the martial artist keyword. This game, that character can use any technique special powers on this card. Her technique is the Nerve Strike. Very dangerous, very destructive. Precision Strike. When Lady Shiva hits, give each character an action token. She's got all kinds of improved movement. She moves through elevated characters, and she's got improved targeting adjacency, so she can shoot you when she's standing next to you. She's 65 or 50. She's 3 range triple bolts. She's 8 stealth, 12 special power, which is the technique Nerve Strike, 18 combat reflexes, and 3 exploit weakness. Or she's got a 50 points, finally a move and attack because she's Lady Shiva. Earlier, she was just standing there and looking at you menacingly.
From the
She's
shadows.
got 8 charge, 11, but no nerve strike until she gets hit, toughness, and 3 close combat expert. Sandra Wusan, what are you doing? I don't mind her at 50 though.
It's very, very weird. So only 15 more points to get 3 more clicks, but you're losing the move and attack, but at least she also gets the precision strike. Is it really worth it to go to a charge and not have that? And pay 50 points for that?
Do you really want to play her at 65 when she's not moving and attacking?
I feel like I don't want to play her at all, but if I do, I would rather play her at 65 and base somebody for a 20.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so I think what's interesting, and this is gonna be the first set, and I think that we hopefully see it get fixed in the future sets. We've never really seen these inherited techniques or mechanic, and so this feels like a captain sidekicks thing where I think it's being thought like they're over costing it. So I think that could be an issue, and I can see these techniques lowering eventually once you actually see it in play.
Yeah,
It's
already
problem
limited.
is every time they do that, then the pieces don't get played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what happened with that's what happened with the captain sidekicks, is that they were just way too overcosted because of what they thought the ceiling of that mechanic could be. This is obviously me just spitballing, but it makes sense because that's the only reason why you'd think these figures would be more points. They go, well, they're doing this. And I think that does a disservice to these new game mechanics. Obviously, you don't want to make her, 50, 35. I think that's obviously a little bit too much. But, no move and attack does hurt.
Well, I think the dial in general is the reason why you don't want to play her, right? Like, neither point values are appealing, but also you're giving up at the very least 50 points to use the inherited technique ability, and it has to be the martial artist keyword, and they have to not be equipped for the whole rest of the first part of the game. So, like, is it really worth it to do anything with this?
No. I like what they did, but it's just no.
It could have been neat.
So far the uncommons not going great.
It gets better.
Does it?
Not going great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the
All right.
next piece is better.
Yeah,
Next
this one's actually cool. It is 021 Hugo Strange.
My name is Hugo Strange, Chief of Psychiatry here at Arkham Asylum. Please come in.
With the Batman enemy team ability, Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld, martial artist, and scientist keywords. He has a trait, I know your mind control as free, but only to target an opposing character that was given an action token this turn. When Hugo Strange attacks a character with any action tokens, modify his attack +1. Another trait, Monster Men Experiments. Friendly characters of lower points than Hugo Strange can use super strength and toughness. He's 50 points for 4 clicks, 4 range, 1 bolt. He has a 6 sidestep, 11 incapacitate, 17 mastermind, and a 2 outwit. So this guy is able to have a little bit of a, Prime Kingpin trait where he's giving toughness out and then it's super strength instead. So that's going to be the ability to carry stuff and use it in any attack or create knockback. That seems super strong right there.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in zero. So, like, I mean, just silver, for instance, obviously silver, but the butterfly swarms, Camo, the shark now becomes insane.
Yeah.
Giving them super strength. And even like in modern expendable goons. All right, now all the expendable goons have super strength. And so, and all your constructs will have super strength. So all your constructs are getting out of the knockback. They're now going to have giving a reducer to all your lower point figures as well. Is also interesting. I mean, he gives super strength and toughness to a prime reverse flash.
Oh yeah, because lower points. I was thinking 30 for a second.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, him with super strength and toughness is great.
Yeah.
I think that mind control is free is not going to come into play almost ever because you have to hand it out that turn. And then you also have to bring him up
I
there.
think you'd be surprised, especially with Scientist. There is a lot of things in Scientist, and you're going to love this call out. So there is a Scientist in Thundercats that has Giant Reach 4, triple target, and when he hits after resolutions, you give them an action token.
That sounds like Tigra.
It is Tigra. It's amazing. Tigra is actually, I think, one of the figures you give Animal Man to because you want that hypersonic speed. So there is a shutdown team with Incap. With even like look at that Iceman, for instance. Like Iceman, you're able to give people free Incap. So now you can just move this guy up 8 squares essentially, and then he's gonna be able to free Incap and then free mind control. Because he gave an opposing character. So I think that it's probably not going to happen on most builds because they're not going to be building into it. But I think that it's something that could be worth building into. I mean, even him sidestepping, incapping, knowing that you can then make a mind control is really good. And so you're going to be able to incap, and then you're going to bump his attack up by +1.
Yeah. I do like him. I feel like we're getting more Mastermind in this set than we've seen in a long time.
Mastermind's it's coming in hot.
All right, who's next?
All right, and next we have Jason Todd.
You don't understand. I don't think you've ever understood.
What? What, your moral code just won't allow for that? It's too hard to cross that line?
With the Batman team ability and the Batman enemy team ability. He doesn't know what he is. He's a good guy. He's a bad guy. He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's the guy. Okay? He's the big dog.
A guy.
He's like the Roman Reigns of the set. All right? This is his yard. That's what happened when they were trying to give him his first push. He said, I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the guy. And so this is Todd. So he has Batman family, Gotham City, Underworld, Outlaws, and Martial Artist. So he's an Indian outlaw. Half Cherokee and Chippewa. His baby was a...
What?
half Cherokee and half Choctaw. His baby was a Chippewa. He has a customized rounds attack power. When Jason Todd Longfeather Todd, he's now a Native American. His damage is an opposing character. You may knock back that character. If you don't, give them an action token. So he has improved targeting out of adjacent, 55 points, 4 range, 2 targets, 8, 11, 18, 3 with running shot, the special attack power, toughness, and perplex. With mid-dial shape change, and then end-dial sidestep, willpower, and shape change.
So I guess it's kind of like that Batman that lets you incap and deal damage, or no, with the knockback potentially, or just token them out. Like I don't know. It just seems weird, right?
Yeah,
Why are all the
they're definitely going for like handing out action tokens.
Yeah.
Tech, as we've seen through these first 22 figures.
why are all the Bat kids not wearing their masks?
They're rebellious. They want to be TikTok stars instead.
Yeah, they're called influencers.
Yeah, bad influencers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it. That's basically what I can say about it. 55 points for 5 clicks feels like nothing with toughness because he's basically dead most of the time, but I've certainly played worse pieces in sealed. I can tell you that.
Yeah, another thing that you're looking at too is that like it's like what is he so at 55 points, I do know that some people hate that we just trash all these figures and they should be lower points. Well, that's where the design has went to for where competitive is. So the question that you really need to ask yourself is what is he really doing for 55 points?
Yeah. My base
And
is
I just
always
don't think
50.
he's doing enough. Yeah.
And so if you're going to be higher than 50, you better be worth it. And I think in sealed, maybe 45 seems a little bit more reasonable or pulp, but this just doesn't feel good for 55.
Yeah, not at all.
Miles, because Redman won't remember this. Miles, do you remember when they killed him? They left it like a vote. You had to call like a 900 number.
Yes.
Did you participate in that at all?
I did not because I really wasn't reading DC at that time, but I do remember that being a thing. And for some reason, I am curious as to why they haven't released it because they actually drew both endings. So, and they actually thought that people wanted Jason Todd to stay alive. So I would love to actually see how it ended with Jason Todd staying alive. I think it's
Miles, do you remember when Maggie shot Mr. Burns?
Yes.
That's all I got. I wish
He
she
deserved
shot
it,
Jason.
Mr. Burns.
I wish she shot Jason Todd instead.
You wish Maggie shot Jason Todd, not Mr. Burns?
Yeah.
Are
Mr.
you
Burns
saying
is misunderstood?
If Maggie was in the room with Mr. Burns and Jason Todd and she had 2 bullets, she'd shoot Jason Todd twice?
Yep, in the head. Even if we knew he
All right.
was dead first with the first one.
Here's a good figure.
Would you
They
like
always
to
make good questions, and they should. The question: team player, Gotham City detective. Dun, 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 dun.
Doing it with police.
Martial artist, mystical, and police. I'm doing a detective now too, because they're part of the police. I could sing you a police song too if you wanted, but we're not quite that good yet.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on a red light. Roxanne, put on a red light. Roxanne.
Binary gas. Shape change smoke cloud is free, but only to generate 4 markers. Oh, man. I think somebody was cheating me yesterday. Opposing characters occupying smoke train generated by the question can't use the effective equipment. That's good. Ask the question. Get it? Huh?
Yeah.
Outwit, probability control. When the question uses either, she may target a character regardless of line or fire. That's insane. The first time somebody did that to me, because I played her twice in a row against her, and the first time they didn't read that part. So the second time when somebody's like, no, you can just do it, and I'm like, let me see the card. 5 range single bolt. 8 stealth, 11 nothing on the attack bar, 17 combat reflexes, 3 with that super nifty damage power, 40 points. She's playable. Absolutely playable. I don't think she's as good as the other one that came from Lantern Legacy, but I think she's great.
See, I like her a ton, being able to turn off equipment with this free smoke cloud, so you can bring her up wherever you want, carry her. She's got the rollout with the shape change, and then she also has a crazy outwit where you can just also bring her up, hide her behind a wall. You can still smoke cloud around the wall to turn off equipment, and then she can also prob from behind
The
a
other,
wall. I think she's great, and well,
I
she's
think she's
with
great
50
too.
and
But the
40.
other question was 10 points cheaper and gave you essentially all of the support powers you wanted to. So they don't really ever make a bad question. This one's just as good, just a little more expensive, but does other things. I like her.
I think I like her
absolutely
more. I like her more than the question. The other one actually from what is that, Lantern Legacy?
Really?
She's got
Even for
outwit.
10 more points?
Yeah, she's got outwit and prob at the same time, and the fact that you can hide her and then still do the free smoke cloud, and she gets the shape change rollout, so she's got 3 damage powers.
Yes, but this one you're able to stop people from using effective equipment.
That's what I'm saying, and it's free, so you can just bring her up there. You can power action move first.
Yeah.
So I think this is
She has
huge.
mystical.
Yeah. Well,
oh, she does.
I think you play them both together, and you start with a question, then a follow-up question.
It sounds like a Pete team.
You know I'll do it.
I do. All right, let's go to Beast Boy Rat 024. Outsiders team ability, Teen Titans team ability, Doom Patrol, Teen Titans, and Animal keywords. He's got the conduit of the red trait that all Beast Boys do. At the beginning of your turn, you may replace Beast Boy with a character named Beast Boy of equal or less points on the same click number. If you don't, heal him 1 click. And then another trait, Squeak on by, do you get it? Shape change. Lines of fire drawn to Beast Boy are blocked if he is adjacent to blocking terrain. 60 points like most Beast Boys. Improve movement through blocking without destroying it, and characters. And only 1 point line, 7 clicks, starts with a 5 stealth, 10 attack, 19 super senses, 1 outwit, and he's tiny. So from range, you're looking at a 20 with super senses. So I think he's neat, but what is he really going to be doing for 60 points besides using the Outsiders team ability?
He's going to be a tie-up piece. I'm not sure where you're really going to be using this one. I guess potentially, like, you look at his defense values, and we're going to go through the other Beast Boys, and maybe you just swap into them knowing that, okay, I'm on click 5, but I need them to not be able to hit me. So we're going to swap into him. And so now, like, he's going to at least be able to attack, but he's also going to be a 20 defense.
Or get away easy if you're trying to save him.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, and then you're able to then just keep him on the map for a few turns to heal him. I don't think he's useless at all. I actually like him, like, coming in on click 4 with the 11 attack combat reflexes.
The Beast Boys, they don't come from your sideline, right? They're just there.
They do, because you replace.
No, they do. Yep.
So going into any Beast Boy gimmick's obviously going to be a little rough.
I just hate that they gave up on the other Beast Boy gimmick of giving transform.
I guess you'd have to really like it. I mean, Outsiders is good. 60 points is a lot, though.
Beast Boy is going to be one of the biggest things played in Modern coming up when we get to the Vault boosters. So you're going to be seeing some people playing multiples Beast Boys. I don't like the conduit of the red. I liked it when they had transform tokens.
They only did that with one legacy, right? Or was that like way old?
No, they did it with a legacy, but the transform tokens were also the 2 from Lantern Legacy and the 2 from Masters of Time. They all got transform tokens when they hit.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Now the Legacy Beast Boy does let you swap into these figures, and then they also get transform tokens if that's what you want. But yeah, the Beast Boy Dog, Beast Boy Dolphin, Beast Boy Raptor, and all those 3 have transform tokens. When they hit, you just give them transform tokens.
Okay.
And then the legacy is interesting. It's a sideline active. When a friendly character named Beast Boy hits, after resolutions, you may replace that character with another character named Beast Boy of equal or less points. If you do, remove all transform tokens on the replaced character and give the replacement character a transform token. So I guess if you have that Beast Boy on your sideline, then you're going to be able to swap it to any Beast Boy that you want as long as they hit.
Yeah.
So I mean, so at least he does work with that, but it just sucks that they went this route instead of the transform tokens. I do like the ability to heal, but I would have liked to see them still stick with the transform tokens.
I do like that we're getting all these different Beast Boys when they have animals in the set and turning him into Beast Boy also. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, and the 60 points is just funny because he's been 60 points since like 2011.
At least they're giving him 7 clicks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now go into the other Beast Boy.
Yeah, but the other Beast Boy is 025. It's the Beast Boy Penguin. This is Ian's favorite Beast Boy. He has the Outsiders, Teen Titans, team abilities. He has Doom Patrol, Teen Titans, and Animal keywords. He has a Conduit of the Red trait that we went over. And he has the Titan Toboggan trait. When Beast Boy moves through an opposing character, after resolutions, knock back that character, then generate an ice blocking terrain marker adjacent to that character. This game, that marker has adjacent characters must roll for breakaway if they don't already need to. So you have improved movement characters. He's 60 points. He's got the swim ability because of Dolphin. He's 7 clicks. He's a 4, 11, 17, 2 with sidestep, combat reflexes, and perplex. Gets mid-dial, shape change, and toughness, and then that goes through to the end.
So it's not even given a capital move action. He just has to move through an opposing character. Would it be worth giving him something like the Hell Cycle, or is there any other way to make him faster? I guess you can give him free move 1 click also, or but then you couldn't move through a character with that. That just seems really strong, right? To move through them and then knock them back, and you can you generate that adjacent to him anywhere, so you can block the line of fire wherever you want also. Or if
this also ties up Prime Rogue. They have like improved movement characters. Like that's something that is interesting too. Is these because we still have a few characters that make these ice blocking terrain markers. So they have one of 2 options. They can either try and roll breakaway, or they can have someone destroy it before.
Right.
Because you can't just move Rogue to pick it up. You have to roll breakaway to pick it up. So, he's got a deep dial. You're able to heal him potentially. Bloodstone can stop that, obviously, but I don't know. That's really strong, and I think this is better to turn him into than it is to start with him, just because his speed is so low.
Yeah, the speed really hurts him, but what he does is really powerful. Even just perplexing up his speed though seems really good. Breaking formations.
Yeah, because he can just sidestep too. Yeah.
So I actually like this one a lot.
Making two squares of blocking in turn, yeah.
You could generate more than that. It's whenever you move through an opposing character, you knock the opposing character back. Then you generate it adjacent to the one. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can lock them down. You can stop the line of fire. And break formation. So I think this is a crazy powerful piece at 60. You're even at 60. Pete, what about the only equipment in the main set?
Batarangs. Indestructible key, Wall of Fang keywords. Batman family. Effect: when this character makes a range attack, they may count range and draw line of fire for the attack from a square within 2 squares and line of fire instead. At the beginning of your turn, this character may equip a number 536 Batarang or number 538 Batarang from the vault boosters from outside the game. If they do, remove this Batarang from the game without scoring it.
So it's only 5 points. That seems reasonable.
This needs fixed, though.
Why?
So you can actually play the same Batarang because of how it's worded. So you can start with 3 people can have batarangs, and then you can get onto the same one. And there's some batarangs that are just should not be able to get played in multiples once we get to them. So it's interesting because you're, I guess, it might not matter, but it's something to keep an eye on. Because you just have someone play this batarang, someone play the 536, and someone play the 538, and then you can just equip the same one.
Right. It's still going to be your equipment that you're equipped with then.
Yeah, there's one of them. I'm just trying to find the batarang that does. So the the batarang is interesting because it's only 5 points. That's the one I was thinking of. Is the 536 batarang, which we're not going to get into. But when you play when you're able to then play 3 of those, that is insane. On certain characters for certain tech, that is problematic and abusable. So that would be the only reason why.
What does it do? The 536 you said?
When this character hits with a range attack after resolutions, they may use Smoke Cloud as free.
Why is that terrible?
Well, we have certain pieces in here that when an opposing character occupies smoke terrain, they can't use willpower or leadership or modify their defense. And so it's just something that that can be used to completely lock down an opponent to where they're not able to play the game, because you can also make it to where they can't remove their action token.
Yeah, just through leadership or willpower, though. I don't know. I don't think that's terrible. Yeah, that's also your equipment that you're choosing then.
Yeah, no, I understand it, but I said with certain tech, there's a way to completely shut down your opponent from ever playing the game, is what I'm saying with it. So just something to keep an eye on. I'm not saying it needs instant banned. I just think that, if you're talking if you need to watch list, I think this is something that needs to be on the watch list. It's batarangs.
I think the other one is worse, the 538 that says when this character makes a range attack, give an action token to each hit character. That's basically the one shot with Pulse Wave. You just give everyone an action token now. That one seems way worse than the Smoke Cloud one.
What I'm saying, though, is that the Smoke Cloud one, if you look at like Scarecrow, it's all about the tech that you're building around. That's why I said where it's abusable and where it needs to really be looked at potentially, because we complain about like Juice creating these bad experiences for players not being able to play the game. It's even worse when you literally just have to clear, and then the next turn they're like, okay, we're gonna give you more action tokens. You can't do nothing. So that's where I'm saying is that it creates a bad game experience that you shouldn't be able to just tell your opponent that they can't play the game, that they're going to have to clear action tokens.
Yeah, I get that though. Well, I think those are the chases, right?
Well, the vault boosters, yeah. But there is another equipment in this.
No, that hands out the hands out tokens with smoke clouds.
Yeah, that's chase.
Yeah.
No. He just says that opposing characters occupying it can't use willpower or leadership or positively modify their combat values. He's only 40 points. Yeah. So I mean, you can easily build tech around that to just say, all right, you're done. So you better make sure to be able to hit them. And yeah,
hurts 10 pulls for sure.
Tech there. Oh yeah.
All right. Then we have 027 Tim Drake with the Batman team ability, Batman Family, Gotham City, Teen Titans, Young Justice, Detective and Martial Artist keywords. He has a special damage power. Pay attention to the clues, Tim. Outwit. When Tim Drake hits a character he targeted with an outwit this turn, after resolutions, you may replace him with the 038 Robin on its red starting line. So that is the rare. He is 30 points, 4 clicks, 4 range, 1 bolt, improved movement, elevated, and he starts with a 5 sidestep, 10 smoke cloud, 17 combat reflexes, and 2 with that special outwit power. So is it worth doing that with Robin? I would probably say no.
No, but let's look at him in pulp. And I think, yeah. I mean, you're cheating on a 50-point figure for 30 points.
Okay, yeah, he's not bad at 50.
So yeah, so I think there could be something there.
But realistically, only pulp, right? You're not bringing 50-point Robin in for 30 points anywhere else.
So, oh no, there's a lot of free Bat family equipment. The baby eagles are here. There's a lot of free Batman equipment that you can give him. That maybe, but I mean, it does require him to hit. So, I don't know.
Pete, do you like him?
No. No. If you could just choose to do it, it would be fine, I think. But you have to, let me make sure I understand this correctly. So he has to outwit a character, and then he has to hit it.
With his sidestep
and
10
then you
attack.
can replace him.
Yes.
Yeah. I always think these things are interesting. They're just not going to see consistent play. I guess if you're doing like a fun game night and you're like, oh man, I'm going to play all the Bat Family brats. Here's Tim Drake. And you try to pull it off once and you do and you feel accomplished, but he's basically just dead most of the time.
Yeah, but all you need to do is pull it off once. Just like he did with his mask.
What if you pulled it off once and it felt so good that you just consistently go to game night and pull that off every week for a month straight?
Well, you could go blind. But, I mean,
You know what? Okay, I'm going to make a prediction here. There's going to be someone that plays on your Monday night that's going to do this. And it's going to work once every Monday. And he's like, see, I know it's good because it worked. And they're going to keep playing it, even though it's not good. But it worked one time, and that's all it takes. And now if I can just get this to work more, I can win more.
I hate that bird so much.
Leave Brian alone.
Baby Eagle Brian is trying to tell us how good this Tim Drake is, and none of us are buying it.
Nope.
He just said, this is not a boy, this is a bro. That's what he just said.
Yeah.
He said, bro. That's what he's saying.
The producer is really weighing in right now.
With what's next? That isn't Tim Drake.
Next is Tweedledum. This is as we talked about earlier, if Tweedledee is Nick, this is Nikolai. We have the Underworld team ability. See how I did that? I spun the story and kept going with it. Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld, Secret Society of Supervillains, top 32 at Worlds, Politician, D or Dumb, free once per turn for all characters with this trait. Place 2 friendly characters with this trait in each other's squares. When Tweedledum starts the game, you generate the Carpenter bystander. He's not the Eggman, it's the Carpenter. He's 30 points, 4 range, 1 target, 8, 10, 16, 2 with running shot, ESD, and range combat expert. His last 2 clicks are 6, 9, 16, 1 with a sidestep, energy explosion, ESD, and range combat expert. The Carpenter is 0 range, 1 target, but it's Underworld TA, 5, 11, 17, 1 with sidestep, blades, and exploit weakness. This is your prototypical Wolverine stand-in. Since he couldn't come in this because it was a DZ set, they're like, man, we need a sidestep, blades, exploit. We need someone that can play Wolverine. And this is your Wolverine of the set.
Feels like a stretch.
I feel like I want to refer to this as the Karen Carpenter.
I wish we got more characters like this for 30 points. They both generate reasonable bystanders. Only 30 points. You get a cool little swap mechanic with them, and they're 5 clicks, and they deal an okay amount of damage for 30 points. So I actually
so you're going to move up Tweedledee and then take the free action to place Tweedledum, and now you have the running shot with the range combat expert. Or if you're like, okay, I want to get close, then you just bring up Tweedledum and then send him Tweedledee to charge.
These guys are guys that Joe and Mike come down from the northern lands and put these on the table, and I don't understand what's happening, and I get the crap beat out of me by 2 guys in suits.
Well, imagine these 2 with Prime Kingpin and the multiple mans. Like, they're 30 points, so they're each getting toughness. They're getting +1 to their stats. These things are hitting like trucks with that Kingpin.
I like them both, yeah.
Yeah.
029 Jeremiah Arkham. He's got Batman enemy. Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld scientist. He's on the edge of madness. Leadership. When Jeremiah Arkham uses it and fails after resolutions, generate a 004 Arkham Orderly on its red starting line. He's got the punishment cell. That sounds sexy. Barrier. When Jeremiah Arkham uses it after resolutions, choose an opposing character within 4 squares that adjacent to 4 or more blocking terrain markers. Deal that character 1 penetrating damage. Oh, you're already going to play this piece, aren't you, Redmond?
Yep, I think you know that, Pete.
Yeah, this feels very Redmond-y. 45 points, 0 range, single bolt, 6 stealth, 9 poison, 17 that interesting special power, and 2 perplex.
So
I actually like him.
Yeah, I think he's really neat. I do need 2 more characters that go with him, though. One that has a giveaways cell and a treats for my cat cell. That would be the trio.
Who would have? Yes.
I mean,
who
Catwoman.
Would be the giveaways.
The giveaways.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I mean,
treats for my cats would be Catwoman.
Catwoman for sure. Yeah. Who would do giveaways? There's got to be some crazy game show style guy. Yeah. Joker's doing giveaways.
Would be the giveaways because they'd be bombs. Absolutely, and they would all have Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's a team right there. That's the start of a trio.
Somebody get us on set design. It needs to happen.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have the mental probe with Manhunter right before
treats
the
for my cat.
Is the Arkham Orderly?
God, that's worth it.
That's the one with the exploit and incap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barrier that does 1 penetrating damage is pretty great.
So it's
it is.
So if you have someone that's like adjacent to 4 more blocking terrain markers, like it doesn't have to be the barrier that he makes.
Right.
So you're like, crap, I can't get to that figure because they're behind a wall or something, but you have somebody else like barrier around them, and then you can just have him barrier and then deal the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mobile punishment cell. Probably has wheels on it.
Probably does.
Like a bust.
Just the punishment RV.
How mobile is it? The punishment RV.
Yeah.
I play that vehicle all the time.
The punishment RV.
What's that guy from Watchmen? I bet you he was from this place where he goes, "Punish me, punish me." Remember when they were talking about it?
What?
He was in Arkham. You don't remember
Oh,
that? It's when they
man.
were reminiscing when they went on a date. It was Silk Spectre and the Night Owl. And they're like, "Do you remember that one guy?" And he just kept going to me, and going, "Punish me, punish me."
Oh yeah,
I've heard that a few times.
I just want to know what the treats for my cat cell does. That's what I need to know.
Just a nice little happy cell with a plethora of treats for my cats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
It's Catwoman. Makes sense.
All right, we got
Oh, man.
030 Merlin next.
So you killed them all?
Yes! They deserve to die! All of them!
With the Injustice League team ability. Injustice League, League of Assassins, Secret Society of Supervillains, Star City, Assassin, and Marksman keywords. He's got the target trait. If you don't know it, I hate you. He's got improved targeting, elevated, hindering, and improved targeting adjacent to characters. 6 range, 3 bolts. He's either 65 or 40 points. At 65, he's getting 6 clicks, starting with an 8 running shot, 12 pen size, 17 ESD, and then 3 with a special damage power. That special damage power is a city in ruin. Power, destroy a blocking, elevated, or affect terrain marker within range and line of fire. If you do, after resolutions, deal 2 damage to characters occupying or adjacent to the squares that marker last occupied. He also has a 40-point line, 4 clicks, starting with a sidestep, 6 sidestep, 10 precision strike, 18 super senses, and a 3 range combat expert. And then he gets that special damage power on the 4th and 5th click, and then loses it on the 6th before getting KO'd. So I like him obviously at 65 or nothing.
Nope, you play him at 40. Deal him that 1 damage, drop him off an elevated if you want. TK him up, sidestep, and then take that power action.
That is so not
He's
worth
abusable
40 points. No, he's not.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
He's not at all.
What do you do?
I gotta play him. I gotta play him last night. He's awesome, and in this set and sealed, he's awesome.
What'd you play
Because
him
he
at?
takes away a lot of 65.
Yeah.
He ran the board on other people. I mean, you had to kill him because you couldn't just have him sit back and hit you from 6 away. That's shooting through basically everything but blocking. So he's great. I really liked him. He also has one of the best haircuts in comics, I've always thought.
I think it's one of the best haircuts, period. Like, I don't know why more people don't have that haircut. It's like a mohawk, like horseshoe haircut. Like, it's not just like, you're a fan of Hogan, you're like, man, I like the horseshoe. But you're also a fan of the Legion of Doom, and you're like, man, I want a mohawk. And it's the best of both worlds.
I feel like Michael Donick actually has that haircut.
It's close.
You know what is that? Oh, man.
It's close. Can we get Michael the soul patch? It's the soul patch, too, that really does it for me.
Yeah. I'm going to need a Merlin cosplay out of him next event.
Yes.
We're not getting too much Pensai lately. So this guy's doing penetrating damage. He has a way above average range with the 6 range, 3 bolts, and then that crazy in targeting. That's great for 65. And marksman keyword. So he's getting the trick arrows.
And
Star City's making a comeback. I think Star City's going to be better than Kryptonian by the end of this set.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something crazy, and it already is better than Kryptonian, so not off base. The power action is cool, but you're having to take that power action. So what do you get? I guess he's got a 6 range though.
Yeah, so there's ways to go about that. Where you can okay, make sure you put characters like, I don't know, what's his name? Baron Mordo Astral. They can't reduce the damage below 1, so you're like, okay, we're going to be able to deal them 1. It's a way of pinging without rolling dice.
Yeah, but it's also not penetrating, so there's a good chance that it doesn't even matter. So it's...
you'd have to build into it to really get use out of it.
And with that improved targeting, odds are you can probably just running shot and blow it up anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess then you're not getting the 2 damage from it, but yeah, I don't know how many times you're honestly going to be doing that, but I don't mind his stats for 65. For an uncommon, he's great.
Yeah, I agree.
This next guy though, I think he is definitely meta for an uncommon. This guy's awesome. What do we got?
Oh yeah. So next we have Luscious Fox.
Kevlar utility harness. Gas-powered magnetic grapple gun, the 350-pound test monofilament.
Oh, Lucius. I was thinking of his sister, Luscious. He has the Batman allied team ability.
They're twins.
Batman family. Yep, it's Luscious and Lucius. The one thing, if he had the haircut of Merlin, he'd be Luscious. Batman family, Gotham City, top 32 at World's politician and scientist. He's got one trait, which is Wayne Tech Enterprises. Free, generate an equipment token on this card and equip it to an adjacent friendly character. Single-use equipment are destroyed when their effect is used. And I know all about that. 3 range, 1 target, 30 points, 6'10", 16'2" with running shot, in cap, and perplex. Ends with sidestep, energy explosion, and range combat expert. But what he does create is he's going to be able to create a grapnel launcher, which is gives the wall crawler trait. Free, place this character in a square of different elevation within 4 squares in line of fire. Since it's an effect from an equipment, I don't know. I guess technically you could do this and wall crawler to be able to place twice. So that's interesting. Explosive gel, quake, but deals 3 damage instead. And then something Luscious Fox loves is the bat cuffs.
Ooh, these are in the punishment cell.
Yes, these are in the punishment cells. It's when this character hits, you may give each character an action token.
I think he's great.
So how do you make this great character for 30 points and you make Tim Drake?
It's a great question.
How do you make Tweedledee and Tweedledum and you make Tim Drake?
Another great
what
question.
are we doing here?
But everything's not supposed to be good. That's what it is. It's just that's it. Everything's not supposed to be good. Okay?
You need bad things to appreciate the good things.
Yeah, some things are meant to
this guy's
be
amazing.
On the dashboard of your car, or sitting next to your sink when you're washing dishes, just to look at it, because that's what they're for. Their sculpts are pretty. They're there to fill the set.
I think this sculpt is luscious.
It is.
So you do need to use him to equip an unequipped character, right? Equip
No.
it to. Oh, I guess no. You can drop their equipment, so you have a way to actually free drop any equipment you want onto the map to have somebody else equip it, or you can also use him to equip giants or things that are tiny with his specific things.
Yeah, so he's Mad Jim Jasper's light.
Yeah. He does a ton for 30 points, though.
No, and that grapnel launcher is insane because if you have like think of like Hawkeye and Hawkeye, where they're able to do that one trick, is that it's technically a different effect.
Yeah.
So you
it
can
is.
then have them place it, do their running shot, place it, and then use the grapnel launcher to get them back to where you want. So.
And it's free, so he can run up there and he can give that to somebody. Even if they're double tokened, he can run up, give it to him, and they can run away somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, so you do get actions. Yeah. Some protection. Unless you're playing against Beetlejuiceburg. And what, Los Conquistadors? Yes, that's what Double E Ganrak is from now on. Is the
Los Conquistadors.
Los Conquistadors. Yeah. Yeah.
But I think this is one of the neatest characters in the CURs for sure. Is this guy?
Agreed.
All right, those are those three. Pete, what about the next element?
Dead man. He's a possessor. During force construction, you may add this marker to your sideline by paying its points cost. It costs 10 points. Now it's on your sideline. Sideline active. For all possessor markers, when an opposing character KOs a friendly character, you may attach a possessor marker from your sideline to that opposing character. The attached character can use that possessor's effect and has power. Return a possessor marker, attach this character to its owner's sideline. When the attached character leaves the map, KO this marker. Effect at the beginning of your turn. If this character has 2 action tokens, it becomes friendly to your force, and you may have it make an attack, and then it reverts force.
So is this really good?
I think it's cool.
Or is it just okay?
I think it's okay, but I think it's cool. I think if you really want to build into what Miles has talked about a couple times of like things like handing out action tokens and doing other things, but I mean,
well,
it's kind of a tempo control piece.
Think about going up against like a prime rogue, right? Where they're probably taking 2 action tokens, and then now you can just say it's probably going to KO something, and now you just get to control it and have it go back to their team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this like amazing, or is it just pretty good?
Well, I mean, you can't move. It just says you may have them make an attack. So that's where it's like against the prime rogue. Yeah, that's the one thing I think hurting is that you can't have them move. If you could have them move, I would say yes, because even then, like you're getting them to move away from you. So then you're able.
Well,
to
even if it was just mind control, right? Because that's what it is like pseudo mind control.
I guess you have to do it at the beginning of your turn too, so there's a timing thing on it also. So maybe it's just okay.
Yeah.
Because you're, as the person that would get this put on them, if it's on the opposing character, you kind of go into your attack with the knowledge that this could happen, and I think you can probably mitigate it to not mattering. Right? So maybe it's actually not as good as I thought. I was thinking you can move first.
See, now if this came with if there's a dead man in the set that allowed you when he hit to possess, I think that would have been a lot better. I think that's if this was like attached to the Master of Time common dead man, like that's how dead man would play.
Oh, that would be
like,
awesome.
You know, that's the one thing I think this is missing, is that it's because dead man goes and possesses people. So like it would have been nice to have a dead man that interacted with this and would have felt more accurate to be able to play it, as long as you didn't have to add it to your sideline.
Yeah.
So it would be like Nightmare.
I agree with that. But after looking into it, I don't like it as much as I was thinking I did. Let's go to the first rare. We have 033 Bizarro, Outsiders team ability, Superman ally team ability, Outlaws Brute and Monster. He's got a trait kryptonite-fueled intelligence. When Bizarro destroys a piece of terrain until your next turn, he can use Perplex and Probability Control, and when he uses either, he can target friendly characters with the Outlaw's keyword regardless of range and line of fire, and a special damage power, Cowboy Hats and Pterodactyls, Close Combat Expert, and Outwits. So he's 100 points for 9 clicks. He has improved movement, destroys blocking, 4 range, and starts with an 8 charge, 11 quake, 19 invincible. And he does not get that special damage power until click 3, and then has it until click 7. So, obviously at 100 points, he should have always had that special damage power, right?
Yeah, I do love the nod at one of the greatest Eric Roberts movies of all time with the damage power name. Cowboy Hats and Pterodactyls. It represents a 2015 classic, Cowboys versus Dinosaurs. But yeah, he should not just have that mid dial. That needs to. I don't know what the love is where they go, we need to put these powers mid dial. That's it. It looks cool during designing and everything, but whenever you see figures like this played, it bloats their cost and people don't play these figures.
It's a 100 point piece that starts with an 11 attack for damage. Like even if he did have that special damage power, a 12 for 5, at least maybe you might consider playing him.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
really
I
weird
played him
how-
last night in sealed, and he basically died every time. Outwit just chews him up.
Yeah. But even if he didn't get outwitted, he's easily done in 2 turns. And in 1 turn, you're probably putting him on his 5 through 7 clicks that are giving him flurry, so he's got no movement attack.
Right. His values fall off. I mean, it's cool to gain perplex and probability control if you go through blocking, but or destroy a piece of terrain. But I don't know. I couldn't figure out what I didn't like about him the most. I think his movement is really limited. I know that 8 charge seems like a lot, but it's not. He was always like kind of 1 short.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like him that much, honestly.
Because you'd have to destroy something to even use that perplex to get him a little further. So he's only able to use that perplex after he's made the attack.
Right.
So, not a fan of this Bizarro. I do like the next one, though. Miles?
Yes, so next we have Raven.
Azura, Metreon, Zinthos!
Teen Titans team ability and Mystics, and they have the Titans, Cosmic, and Mystical keyword. She's 60 points. Has 2 traits. Her first trait is Titans Together. When a friendly character with Titans uses Titans, instead of rolling a d6, the result is 6. So that way you're making sure they don't deal damage. Then Soul Self, Mastermind, but only to choose a friendly character named Astral Raven. Regardless of adjacency. I would like that instead of That's So Raven, it goes Astral Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just improved movement characters, 6 range, 1 target, 60 points. She's 8, 11, 18, 3 with 5 clicks with stealth throughout, a special attack power throughout, which is Soul Portal. Smoke Cloud, when Raven uses it, after resolutions generate a 015 Astral Raven on click 1 in the square of one of the smoke markers. At the end of your turn, choose 2 friendly characters with the Teen Titans keyword. If those characters both occupy smoke terrain, place them into each other's squares. She has 18 defense throughout with super senses, and then 3 damage prob, and then it swaps to perplex, outwit, support, shape change. That Smoke Cloud is really interesting because if you're able to really get someone out of dodge if they're occupying smoke terrain full map, you can then just do Smoke Cloud, make an Astral Raven, and then send the Raven to them, bringing in somebody else to protect.
Right.
I do like her.
So they do have to have the Teen Titans keyword, so she's probably only... Because that's really what makes her right there. So you're probably really only playing her on a Teen Titans team, or if your main attacker is a Teen Titan, right? I can't see her being...
So Silver, we're going to use Prime Beast Boy, and we're going to make animals into Teen Titans. So now we have a 50-point Kong with Teen Titans. And so now you can go ahead and do your Kong trick. have someone with like the Nightbringer ring to make Smoke Cloud. She makes Smoke Cloud or whatever. You have like one smoke terrain, and you're like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring Kong over back to the starting area. Here's a 15-point.
Oh man,
You know,
that's actually really
Raven.
good. Yeah, that I do like.
Yeah, there's something there. Prime Beast Boy is just getting better and better, and it's tough because Teen Titans have some really good primes, but the Prime Beast Boy Kong team combo where you're just like, we're going to send Kong, especially if they keep the map menu with small maps. We're going to go ahead and send Kong there because it's just so easy. And now we're just going to go ahead and bring him back and put this 15-point tie-up piece at you.
How would you? Is there anything that like small things that have free smoke cloud? I guess you could use smoke cloud as your terrain, also, right?
Yeah, you can use Smoke Cloud as your terrain. And you can also, and it just says Teen Titans keyword. And so what's really cool is like, let's say you give somebody like a lantern ring, like maybe a lantern has Teen Titans, like a Kyle Rayner. And you're like, man, we're going to go ahead and put this spotlight in this smoke terrain. All right, now we're going to bring Kong over. And now smoke terrain is down. Now the the spotlight just gets KO'd because it's not within 6. So, yeah.
I'm just thinking even just that combo with 200-point Kong is crazy. No?
Yeah. I mean, it could be. Yeah, you just have to, I mean, but now you only have 10 points to work with. So, I guess you'd have 110 points.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
Throw him out there, you're probably going to have less characters then, so he's going to attack potentially twice. And then just bring him back at the end. And if big maps do come back, I don't know. That seems worth at least attempting to build out.
There's another Raven that's able to place 2 Teen Titans.
Yeah.
That's almost a pseudo Blackheart for 40 points. So I mean, there's some nasty Teen Titans tech. And this Raven is that smoke cloud is like, because nothing feels worse than having Kong just smash your face and then he's back in his starting area and you have like either nothing in front of you because they made a construct or like a 15-point Raven Astral.
Throw a Nightbringer ring on there for free smoke cloud and then have maybe 2 terrain markers on either side of the map on their side. I like it. Pete, what do you think about our combo?
I like it a lot, actually. And I've always Miles and I built a Teen Titans team for Silver with Kong, and it's mean, and I think this just goes right on it and just makes it even more mobile.
Because that's his biggest weakness is whatever he didn't kill now just has free reign at him to clap back at him.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Martian Manhunter.
I'll just have to try harder.
JLA, Outsiders, Justice League, Cosmic, Detective, Police. Dun, 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 dun.
Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS.
I hate you guys.
I have many forms. Phasing, teleport, and shape change. Traded. Allow me to concentrate. Special defensive power. Toughness, willpower, and Martian Manhunter uses willpower and succeeds. He may generate a 0/16 Astral Martian Manhunter on click number 1 in a square within range, max of 1. He's got a special damage power for most of his dial. Martian Telepathy. Outwit. When Martian Manhunter may target opposing characters adjacent to a friendly character with the Ghost Realm keyword, regardless of line of fire. He's 80 points. He's got 6 range, 1 bolt. He flies. He's got 8 mind control, 11 precision strike, 18 special defensive power that eventually becomes regeneration, and then 3 special damage power, which eventually goes to nothing. He does get Pensai dial too.
No, he does.
I think he's an interesting take on Martian Manhunter.
There's a limit on the really good Astral that you can make, and you have to succeed on willpower. So there's only a 33% chance you're even going to get that. And he is 80 points. So you're also going to probably want to play another Astral with the Ghost Realm keyword. So now you're looking at a 95-point investment to get that outwit out. right? If you're playing him, you're not waiting to generate an Astral Martian Manhunter.
No.
No,
And the
you have to
thing
play
is,
something else.
I really want to like this Manhunter, but you can compare him to the last Manhunter that we got. That's the exact same rarity with Batman Team Up for 5 less points. And I guess that they go, well, he can outwit, like, regardless of line of fire. This feels like somebody designing a Martian Manhunter that doesn't even really know the character. Martian Manhunter, this is not Manhunter is Superman but better. I mean, that's realistically what he is, and this is just not good for 80 points. I really want to like it, I do, but it's just way too many points investment for that.
Well, what's he even doing for 80 points? He's got mind control on his top click.
So he's going to be able to target people. So what you're doing is you're essentially just saying, okay, he can map wide mind control. I would rather just pay the 15 points to get the Astral Manhunters. And then you have the Orb of Agamotto, which is exactly what the outwit thing. But yeah, it's just for 80 points, you need your attacker to do more.
He can't even do the mind control though from across map. It's just line of fire, not range.
It says, oh, that's true, regardless of line of fire. So
he still has to be within 6. That's what I'm saying.
Range. Yeah. This is not good, and it sucks because I love Martian Manhunter. With how good the Astral Manhunter is, that this is just a disappointing Manhunter.
Yeah.
This is like someone who watched a random episode of Justice League Unlimited where Manhunter was barely involved, and they go, yeah.
Yeah, I can't justify 80 points to sit in the back and hope that somebody gets in there.
Maybe somebody thinks that, oh, cool, I get to play a Manhunter like this. I've been wanting this one. That's totally fine. It's just, I guess it's just a little bit more disappointing because of how good the Batman Team-Up Manhunter is. And we do not get a lot of Martian Manhunters. We
don't get a lot of good ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, and like the one in Batman Team-Up was like perfect balance where you're able to really dictate of him being that detective and then being that bruiser.
That one was great.
And it would have been nice to see. Yeah, it would have been nice to see maybe some. And he also got that late down mind control. But like, even being able to swap him with another Manhunter that has like just
didn't
be able to use. Yeah. Like have this be the one that generates the Astral, and then have him be able to have like the shifting focus Manhunter that's more of an attacking Manhunter. Like he usually is.
Mm-hmm.
80 points. You're not. There's no move and attack.
No.
And the cool thing that he does, which is bringing the Astral, is on a 33% chance to even do that.
Right. I love the character too, Miles, and I completely agree. It's one of the characters that's been written like as canon as like there's very few other things that Superman fears in open combat, and Martian Manhunter is one of them.
But I mean, it's on brand because this is better than most Superman. So I guess there is that. But it's
all right. Let's go to the Blue Bulge 036.
Ooh, that's never good. That's never good when you got a blue bulge.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm so glad you approve.
He's Blue Lantern Corps, Green Lantern Corps, Animal, Cosmic, and Herald. He's got a trait, Hope's Light, which gives him defend and support is free, but only if a friendly character missed this turn. And then another trait, Forge a Blue Ring, Perplex, but only to positively modify combat values by +2. So 60 points for 4 clicks. He starts with a 8 running shot, 11 in cap, 19 barrier, and 3 prob. He's tiny, and 4 range. So he does some cool stuff, but I feel like he is just an easy 60-point target. He does so many cool things, though.
I can't be the only one. There's no way that they did not do this on purpose. Blue Bulge and support as free, but only if a friendly character missed this turn. Come on. This is making... He goes to his friend who thought he had a shot with a girl, and he turned out he didn't, and now he's supporting him. This is just too on brand. This is too much of a coincidence. They did this on purpose.
He's a really good support piece. I mean, you've got prob, perplex, defend with a 19, support is free if your friend, came back unsuccessful. And
He even blocks
you know,
himself with barrier.
yeah.
He ensures that he stays blue bulge because he's got barrier to block himself.
And a +2 perplex prob. He's tiny. He can hide behind somebody. He's not getting the rings or anything because he's tiny.
No, but 25 more points than the common is insane.
But it's completely different, though. Like they do very different things.
But they do completely different things. But it's like, okay, you look at it for what he does for 35 and what this guy does for 60. It's tough.
He almost does twice as much, though. Defend, support is free, perplex +2, prob, barrier. The only thing I don't like is how short his dial is, but he does a ton of crazy stuff. 18 is still your base, so he can hide behind somebody.
Look at Blue Lantern's by himself. Yeah, but look at the blue Hal Jordan we had for 50. That's 19 defend and adjacent friendly characters modify their defense by another +1. So he's actually handing out a 20 for a deeper dial and 10 less points.
Yeah, but you also get support is free, perplex +2, and prob, and barrier.
Do you really get support is free?
Not yet, but how many months are we away? 3 months away from support is free?
Yeah, 3.5.
Freezer free?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It feels bad to sink 60 points into a 4 clicks like that, but at the same time, I think he does a ton of stuff, and you can probably keep him safe.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's just too on brand with everything being blue, and my mind's blown.
Your mind is blown.
Yeah. His isn't, obviously. That's why he's blue.
Pete, are you a fan of the blue bulge?
I mean, I like both the bulges. I like all bulges. I prefer my bulge not to be blue if I had to pick, but I don't mind this figure at all. I think he does really cool things. I think he's too expensive though.
Even for
45, are you happier?
Oh, absolutely. At 45, he's seen a ton of play. That's what I'm saying. Like I like all the stuff he does. It feels bad to spend 60 points on it still.
Yeah, 50. So the reason why I did Hal is I think at 50 points, it's like that's our baseline. And I know people hate this. Well, if they were this many points, this is clearly just looking at it from like a competitive standpoint and everything. And it's not to say that this figure is bad. 60 points, it feels bad to pay 60 points for this.
Yeah, but a +2 perplex into the attack, and then you can carry him if you need to, and then you get a prob on that. You're probably hitting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's like I said, 60 points for a support. That's where it feels bad at. I mean, I guess he can attack 11 for 3, but it's really like 60 points, when you're using it for a support piece, and that's
the versatility is what I like too, though. You can keep him back.
He is versatile. I'm not going to completely throw him under the bus. I will say that maybe one day we can get him to go from blue back to green. But yeah, because as long as people don't play him, he's going to stay blue, and we can't have that.
That's true. If people don't play him, he will stay blue.
Yeah.
Is there a Red Lantern bulge? I would like a red bulge.
No, there isn't.
Oh,
just green.
Too bad.
A yellow would be cool.
Would it?
I think so.
All right, who's next?
What about Black Lantern bulge?
I would play it.
You think he would probably move from tiny to normal size?
Yeah. Suffering from rigor mortis. All right, who's next?
Yeah. All right, next we have Mr. Alfred.
Rough night of crime fighting, sir? Very. Well, you'll be happy to know I've drawn you a bath. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, the Batman team ability. He's got the Bat Family, Gotham City, and Soldier. I learned everything I did from Alfred when I was filming, the Commando. He was the one that ate green berets.
He has keeping the cave well stocked. Once per turn, when a friendly character with the Batman family keyword hits, after resolutions, you may roll a d6. This is the one that's insane. 1 through 4, flip a friendly face-down utility belt one-shot face up. 5 through 6, choose a utility belt one-shot from outside the game. If it has a different name than any other friendly one-shots, add it to your sideline. And then another trait, which is power. Gordon on the line, sir. Place an adjacent friendly character with a Batman family keyword up to 4 squares away from Alfred. So he's essentially got TK. He's 30 points, 3 range, 1 target, 6'11", 18-2 for 2 clicks. Sidestep, energy explosion, defend, and support. And then his last 2 clicks are going to be 5, 10, 17, 2 with all purple powers. So he's got Force Blast, Smoke Cloud, Willpower, and Close Combat Expert. I think this is a perfect example, like when you're comparing to for what he does compared to Bulge. Those just flipping over one shots using multiple times. There's some busted utility belt one shots that you can just use multiple times in a turn.
I think this is this doesn't feel bad to put on your team for 30 points. This is a great 30 points.
No, and this is what I'm saying is that when you're looking at Blue Bulge and Alfred, one right after the other, this almost feels like Riot into Pork Grind, but Blue Bulge is a lot better than where Riot is, where it's the same, and it's like, where is this? It's insane.
Still very different support powers, though.
It is, but it's twice. But Bulge is twice the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a great piece, though. Absolutely great piece.
What about his prime side?
The ventriloquist.
Him, the ventriloquist. No, he's lying. I told you when he came into my room.
He's got Batman TA. Arkham Asylum, Gotham City, Underworld. He's 37B. Scarface is a trait. And it's also a little dummy he loves. When Ventriloquist starts the game, generate a Scarface bystander.
See, the Bat's not so tough. Comes up against Scarface, he's just another dummy. It was a trap, Bats, start to finish. And you fell for it like a world-class sucker.
When Scarface would take damage, you may have Ventriloquist take 1 unavoidable damage instead. Protected Pulse Wave. He's got a special damage power on 3 clicks. Best gig in Gotham. Enhancement Perplex. Adjacent friendly characters named Scarface can use Enhancement and Perplex. So that's really good. Improved movement through characters. He's 0 range, single bolt. 35 points. He's got 7 stealth, 9 smoke cloud, 19 willpower, and 1 special damage power. And then eventually he goes to sidestep, TK, 18 super senses, and adds Perplex on the last 2 clicks. The Scarface bystander is 5 range, single target. He has a Batman enemy TA. He's 0 speed, 13 attack, energy explosion, 17 toughness, 2 damage, tiny. And he's got a trade wooden mobster. Scarface can't be chosen for mastermind. Scarface can't be given action unless he's adjacent to the ventriloquist.
I just see this little Scarface guy as a little Al Pacino. Joker, just go in.
I mean, the biggest utility of this is what is the 13 attack Batman enemy TA that Scarface is handing out.
Well, I mean, it's a double perplex essentially because he has it. He's giving it to Scarface as well.
Yeah.
And he's appropriately costed for a prime. He's enhancement and perplex. I mean, he's a super cool character. One that we don't get that often and does something really unique.
This is how Prime Bishop should have been made with the when you're paying a prime and the entire gimmick involves a bystander. Like it should say when you deal that character 1 unavoidable damage instead of the bystander, because like they knew this going in design that Ventriloquist is being played because of Scarface, and so now you're like, okay, we have to protect Scarface, so they have to go and attack Ventriloquist. They can't just go and attack this, and I think that's a plus, and that's the one thing that sucked to see with where Bishop Prime is another prime that like you're playing because he makes a bystander, but they just did it so much better here.
So he's kind of weird, right? Because you're never going to be able to running shot, energy explosion, or attack, So he's always going to have to just do it from where he's at, because even if you TK up one, like Ventriloquist or Scarface, they're probably not going to be adjacent anymore. Or you have to sink in 2 actions to make that happen, because he doesn't have any sidestep until later on in his dial. So that just seems really weird, right? You get the double perplex, and does Scarface having enhancement really matter that much to give 2 damage to Ventriloquist?
No, you're doing it too for that 13 attack. It's interesting because there's, I guess it's easier in modern now, but that's the only reason why you're playing it is with that Batman enemy. You don't even care about him taking actions. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. So
Carry
the
him
only
up.
thing you're really doing is just manipulating the 13. So you're basically just passing around this this dummy to your team, and everyone kind of
This
gets
little Al Pacino.
Yeah, everyone kind of gets a turn with him to get their 13 attack, and then they hand him off to the next guy.
Yeah, I think. Say hello to the bad guy. You ready for some good news? You ready for some good news, man?
So it just seems kind of weird, right?
Yeah, you're leaving Ventriloquist alone, and you're just sending out Scarface to be carried by figures to give that 13 attack.
I think
he's tiny, so they're going to carry him.
What we needed to see is that he can take actions after being carried. And then I like this.
Oh, Scarface? Yes.
Yes, that's what he needs.
It says, and that would be okay too if he had it, because he can't be given actions unless he's adjacent to Ventriloquist. So that way you're still able to, if he wasn't carried by Ventriloquist, he can't take the action.
Right. So Ventriloquist carries him up. Now you're still, could move up 7, but you're still going to be giving Ventriloquist basically to the enemy. He's an easy kill. So I think that's the only thing he's missing.
We saw with the what's his name? The Prime Sinestro build, with it not being able to positively modify. And so replacing to this 13 is going to be huge.
Which is great. I don't know. This is a very cool thematic piece. The fact that Scarface is probably not actually really doing anything. You're only doing it to grab that 13 attack. It kind of defeats the purpose of him. Like I said, you're literally just now passing around this dummy to all the attackers on your team instead. So yeah,
I mean, it's on brand for the set.
Yeah,
he just goes to the penetration cells or the punishment cells. He's getting
maybe the treats for his cat cells.
Yeah, he's getting mentally probed. I mean, Scarface is just being tossed around. He's gonna.
The pain in his eyes.
Yeah, those pictures you see of the dolls next to dumpsters. We're like, wow, that's gonna be Scarface after every game. It's just,
where do you see this? Dolls next to dumpsters?
And my algorithm's insane.
All right, where are we standing on Scarface then? I figured out what I don't like about him.
I like him.
You do?
You don't like tossing around a dummy?
Not my favorite pastime.
You clearly did not have good friends when you were younger.
What does that have to do? What kind of friends did you have that you guys just passed around a dummy next to the dumpsters by other dolls?
Nick has got some questions to answer for us.
We'll be talking to Nick tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have Batman TA, or you could borrow it, he's great. I mean, you get Perplex. You could toss around a dummy. He's not a great Prime. He's interesting. He's not terribly costed, so you could build him into other teams. But
he's gonna be that Prime. This is gonna happen. So we're gonna see him win an event. This is a piece that's gonna be underlooked, and it's gonna be stupid, dumb shit. This is it's good.
It's simply because they're just giving team player the Batman team ability with team player and manipulating that.
Yeah.
Like giving
just tossing a doll around.
Like giving the rats
into the
team player or something.
Yeah.
Well, so the
Into the
ventriloquist, also when he's adjacent to Scarface, they both have enhancements. They're bumping up people's damage twice. Plus, they're also handing out the 13 attack with the double perplex.
So, fun fact: you actually don't have to give the rats Batman and MTA; they just have it. So,
Yes.
Oh, that's right. So, yeah, there you go.
so when a bunch of rats are just teeing off on your team.
Yep.
So the rats are just passing around Scarface then.
Oh man.
Here we go. You see? Yeah. Wow. I'm the monster. Yeah. Run this town. Yeah. See? Yeah.
All right, boys, we're almost there. Let's go. Finish strong.
All right, then we have 038 Robin.
Yep, just the way I planned it.
He's got the team player and Batman team abilities, Batman Family, Gotham City, Teen Titans, Young Justice, Detective, and Martial Artist keywords. He has a trait, Batman Family, Robin. Once per game, at the beginning of your turn, Robin may generate a spoiler bystander.
Wait, I haven't seen this. I don't want to hear about the spoiler. Okay, go ahead.
That was terrible. Free. Choose a friendly character with the Batman team ability. That character can use Robin's displayed damage power until your next turn. He's got a trait Battle Staff, Precision Strike, Giant Reach 2, and then a special attack power R-Stars and Batarangs, which is Energy Explosion, and when Robin uses it, roll a d6 instead of 2 damage. Hit targets are dealt damage equal to half the result. If a 1 through 4 was rolled, also give each hit character an action token. He's got improved movement elevated, improved targeting hindering, 4 range, 2 bolts. He's got a 90-point line and a 50. 90 is going to start him with 8 clicks on an 8 running shot, 11 special attack power, 17 combat reflexes, and 3 outwit. And then for 50 points, he's getting just those 4 clicks, but now he's a charge with that special attack power, 17 willpower, and 3 outwits. A little pricey. The spoiler bystander is a Batman team ability, or Batman ally. Flurry with an 8 speed, 11 attack, 18 super senses, and 3 empower. I think both are a little overcosted, right?
Yeah.
And the 50 is just really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, handing out outwit, sure. Handing out exploit, maybe. I mean, Giant Reach 2 is good.
I mean, the only thing this guy's handing out at 50 points is 50 points to his opponent.
Correct.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. Yeah, that 4.
But at least he's got a mask
4
on,
clicks.
so they're not going to know who it is.
That's true.
His face will be so disfigured they won't be able to tell after he's dead from getting smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to see him next to Scarface. And
At least
in the dumpster.
next to the dumpster fire. They're both going to be laying there. First time here, huh? Huh? Is that your first time, Robin? Huh? You know? Yeah.
At least he gets his special attack power on both of his dials to start with.
That I do
Not
like.
that you can charge and energy explode. And this piece is just getting murdered
so
every time you
fast.
see it. Yeah.
I know.
How many points is that? 50? Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
You know what? He's going to win a monthly, the next martial artist.
He will not. But I think...
Yeah, he will, because you're going to look at the team and you're not going to think it's a threat. And then by the time it's towards the end, you're going to realize everything else is damaged and this thing's going to win.
Sure.
Because you didn't see it as a threat.
That's a possibility. I think at 90 points, you could play him in sealed, maybe in pulp, and then you just try to running shot into stealth because he's got combat reflexes. It's still just a very weird dial.
I think you go Tim Drake into this if you're playing pulp. Save 20 points.
Yeah, I don't like him, though, at 50 points.
I know.
Weird.
I know. It's just, yeah.
Because Tim Drake has to do a lot of work to turn into a bad Robin at 50 points.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes you do a lot of work and, you don't get a lot out of it.
That's true. So then you make the choice to not do that work. And you just don't play this Robin or at 90 points.
Well, even even his values aren't great either.
No.
I don't like him. We can move on.
All right, let's move on then.
All right, next we have Batgirl.
Just wait till I start trying.
With the Batman family TA, Batman family, Gotham City, Teen Titans, and martial artist. She has a trait, Batman family, Batgirl. Once per game at the beginning of your turn, Batgirl may generate an Alyssa Yao bystander. She was hurting. Free, choose a friendly character with Batman ally team ability. That character can use Batgirl's display damage power until your next turn. And then she has a special attack power. Incapacitate once per turn. When Batgirl uses it after resolutions, you may place any hit characters adjacent to Batgirl. If you do, she may make a close attack. Now, is it any hit characters to that attack, or is it any hit characters from that turn? She's 90 points or 50 points, improved movement and elevated, 4 range, double target. 90 points, she's 8, 11, 18, 3 with running shot. The attack power, super senses, and perplex. And at 50, she's sidestep 6, 12, 18, 2 with incap, combat reflexes, and enhancement.
I like her way better than Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
it's 'cause she's
yeah, well, this one's
Bats are better
not a
than hers.
giant pile of turds compared to Robin,
Oh,
but she's
and
still
then
not good.
Alyssa Yao, the daughter of Michelle Yao, from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yes, that's who it
She
is.
is Batman ally. It's 5, 10, 16, 2. It is with Force Blast, combat reflexes, and support.
So she gets a
You know
free
what I was thinking, Miles.
What were you thinking?
4 letters, 1 word, yow.
That's Yow. Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah, 4 letters, 1 word. Ooh. Oh man, I think we got to make that into a drop.
We will not be doing that.
We won't. Well, I mean, I guess you're right because we won't. But I think I will.
So far, the only good thing we've said about her is she's better than Robin. So let's start there.
Okay, she's giving you a free support pog, right?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
And I do like the get over here thing with her incap move. So she's
that you get to use at 90 points or when she gets smashed in the face at 50.
I mean, all 3 of these guys that are like this are all overcosted. 90 points for 8 clicks and not great values. She's also only doing 3 damage, and she has it's an incap. So either incap or deal 3 damage.
Is it all the stuff in the vault boosters that they're saying you put on these for free now?
Yeah.
You have to build the equipment into the character?
Probably. That makes more sense then.
Yes, because now you're talking instead of 35 points because of the free bat cycle, since you can play more than one, that they should be 35, but now they're 50 because they get a free bat cycle. I think that's I do not like that design philosophy building these, and until I've proven otherwise. They've already shown it with Collector's Trophy by printing Thor at 30 points, but his card's saying 50 with a 20-point object. So I absolutely think that these are being printed with whatever the most expensive equipment is that they can be equipped for free.
That's in their set.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you look at this, you're like, okay, this looks like a 75-35. You know?
Yeah. Because she's not getting that special attack power at the top of her 40 or 50-point line either.
No, and you're like, okay, I could see that being played for 35 points. I totally forgot about the free 15-point bat cycle. That completely makes sense.
I do like Nightwing, though. Let's go to him. They make a lot of Nightwings relatively cool.
Yeah. Nightwing is good. 040, Nightwing.
Need a hand?
No.
Okay, well, how about I just stick around and watch?
He's got Batman TA Outsiders. He's Batman Family, Gotham City, Justice League Outsiders, Teen Titans, Detective, Martial Artists, and Police. Batman Family, Nightwing. Once per game at the beginning of your turn, Nightwing may generate a Bitewing bystander. See what he did? Instead of Nightwing, it's Bitewing because it's a dog. Free, choose a friendly character with Batman TA. That character can use Nightwing's display damage power until your next turn. He's got a very cool speed power, and he gets it on both dials starting.
What?
Yeah. Leap, climb, charge, comma, running shot, period. Once per turn, when Nightwing uses either after resolutions, he may use the other as free. He's got improved movement clicks. He's got improved targeting adjacent, so he can shoot you while he's standing next to you. 4 range, 2 bolts. He's 90 points or 50 points. 8, that's special. Speed power, which is actually pretty cool. 11 precision strike, 19 toughness, and probability control. And for 50 points, he's got 6 speed. That's super cool. Speed power, 11 precision strike, 18 willpower, and 3 close combat expert, and bite wing, because he's a dog. There's the joke. 0 range, single bolt. He's got a Batman ally. He's got a 6 speed with charge. He's got 11 blades, claws, fang, because he's a dog. So that'd be the fangs part. He's got 18 willpower. He's got 1 damage, and he's tiny, and he's a dog. And Nightwing's actually really cool.
Is Bitewing a dog?
I played against him. Bitewing is, not Nightwing.
Thanks.
Nightwing's actually Dick Grayson.
What?
It's,
I know.
I know the mask threw you off.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. But this is a super cool playable Nightwing. You can play him at either line. He's great in sealed. He's fine in pulp. He's fun for other times, but I mean, he's dying at 50. He's dying slightly less quick at 90. But he's, at least he's hitting something before he gets smoked off the board.
I just don't like the willpower on the top click on the low points where you can easily just hit him for 4 and he dies. But he's got a ton of mobility with the leap, climb, and the improved target or movement characters. And then it doesn't matter where he ends because he still has the improved targeting adjacent to characters. So,
whoa. What are you saying? It doesn't matter where he finishes?
I mean, he can probably ask politely before he chooses.
Well, Scarface said wherever you want. So, because he has improved movement characters and improved targeting adjacent.
Nightwing says,
like wherever.
Scarface, if you have any problem with this, just say something. And then Scarface doesn't say anything.
You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
He's able to give prob out to someone else too with the Batman team ability though, so you're getting double prob on him, and then the two bolts with precision strike. I don't mind him at all. He's attacking twice, so I think he's pretty neat.
Yeah, I do.
What are the what's the Bat Cycle give?
Hypersonic speed and willpower, and a few other things.
I'm just trying to think of what would be the best for him if he has charge and running shot. There's got to be something else, like if you give him like combat reflexes or something like that, that could be
sidestep. So it has sidestep, perplex, +1 speed, but it also has the click 3 is 2 speed, so that's actually better with stealth. Even though I already know he has the Batman TA, and then smoke darts, which is when this character attacks after resolutions, they may use smoke cloud as free, but only to generate markers in their square.
Oh, see, that's pretty good.
I mean, that's so now like they have to. So now he's gonna be running shot for 5 and then charging for 5, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Smoke darts.
And then smoke cloud is free. Come on. That's talking about finishing where you started.
Mm-hmm.
You do it next to a hit target.
Somebody will be like, where did Bitewing go? Because he's in stealth now.
Yeah.
Because he's a dog.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because he's a dog.
All right.
Very stealthy dog.
We're going to go to 041A, Commissioner Gordon.
So you didn't call me about the break-in at Wayne Enterprises?
What? No! Oh, this is about the breakdown of my marriage!
The signal is for emergencies.
Well...
Emergencies. You've abused it.
Look, my personal life is a mess right now, and I thought I could talk about it with my friend.
We're co-workers. Harley stole some highly sensitive tech from Wayne Enterprises. In her hands, it could be catastrophic.
Oh, well, then I'm on it. Co-worker.
Here, evidence from the crime scene.
Yeah, what's that?
Ask it yourself. You used to be such a damn good cop.
I damn still am.
He's got the PD and Batman team abilities, Gotham City, police, politician.
Standing out, and that's okay.
He's got a trait, Cleaning Up Gotham. Friendly characters that share a keyword with Commissioner Gordon can use sidestep. So that gets crazy with the Phoenix Pog right there. You can literally give your whole team sidestep for 10 points. If you're playing him also for 60. When they use it,
so 70.
If they share 2 or more keywords with Commissioner Gordon, they can move up to 3 squares instead. He also has Heart of the GCPD, Leadership. When Commissioner Gordon uses it and succeeds, friendly characters have the PD team ability until your next turn. So kind of like Bulge, Blue Bulge. I think he's really cool, but that 60 points feels bad.
It does. I mean, there could
He's
be a
40
swarmy
points.
team. Yeah.
He's 40 points. Would you play him at 40, or would he have to be half?
40.
You're still getting leadership.
He's too much at 30. With what he does, you have to share 2 keywords. I think it's fine.
Yeah, because he's the police and politician. I do like that little, if you share more keywords, you get more bonuses. I would love to see that a little bit more frequently. But again, you're basing this leadership thing on having to hit a 33% roll.
Right? They're banking on you making it every turn.
Is there a character in comics that has more problems with this tie? Because I swear Jim Gordon's always fixing his tie.
Oh, I was going to mention that. Well, he's got something in common with the next guy who's also fixing his tie.
Yeah. Next up is
that was
Christopher
a transition.
Chance. That was a transition, right?
Yeah.
Team player. The prime side of Commissioner Gordon. What Commissioner Gordon starts, Christopher Chance finishes. Christopher Chance isn't a standard character. Other friendly characters within 4 squares can use shape change, but succeed on a 4 through 6. When they use it and succeed, Christopher Chance becomes the only target of that attack, even if he would be an illegal target. That sounds really crappy. Like, yeah, okay, I'm attacking him across the map. Protected pulse wave. And the second trait, when opposing characters are attacking Christopher Chance, they modify their attack -1, and their attack rolls can't be re-rolled. Christopher Chance can't be healed. And he's got a stop click on clicks 3 and click 6, he's only 6 clicks deep. You live, I die, everyone wins. Stop super senses. He's 40 points. He's got 4 range, 1 bolt. 6.
Nicely done.
Yeah. 6 clicks, but he starts click 1 is 7, 11, 18. 7, 11 out of the store. Great cheeseburger bites. Stealth, defend, and close combat expert, 18-2. And his stop clicks are 8, 10, 17, 2 with sidestep, precision, and range combat expert. Yeah.
Fun?
Yeah, it's tough because he becomes the target even if he's an illegal target. So they don't have to be within range or line of fire. He's just a target. Because it's
just weird. Like you're playing this guy for 40 points just to pretty much make it harder to kill other stuff. And it's still a 50-50 shot. And then this guy probably just gets killed after that happens twice.
Yeah. I would have liked to see if him doing something after he's dead, I think would have helped him a lot. Because the entire point is for him to die. So you'd want to pay the 40 points, and then you get something insane once he dies by an opposing effect.
Yeah, like that.
So he's kind of a chance at mastermind from range, right?
Yeah.
Other friendly characters can use save change, and if they do succeed, then he becomes hit.
So that's a great point, Pete. That's basically worse mastermind. It's a 50-50 shot, and they have to not have Battle Fury.
Yeah. I'm really trying to... He's an interesting character. He's a classic DC character. I remember reading the stories of him growing up. I always thought it was a super cool idea. He was kind of like a spy, and people would hire him when people were trying to kill him, and he could change all of his looks and everything. He's a master of disguise and martial artist and all these other cool things. But this is just a really interesting take on the character. I just don't see in a game state where this is super advantageous.
Yeah.
You can't equip him, right?
Right. So you're really just hoping a 50-50 shot, because you're playing him in hopes that the shape change goes off and they target him. Then they're probably hitting him. I guess the potential of hitting a super sense later on the stop click is there. It just
Yeah,
seems
let me
really
tell you,
weird.
that's going to go if I have that
Right,
piece.
that's how I feel.
He's going right to his second stop click.
This would have been a perfect
Yeah,
character
I
to
mean,
also get the inherited technique. Then you get an actual boost for killing him, like you mentioned.
That's the one thing that I think would have helped him is if he gave something like insane where other friendly characters get something after he gets KO'd.
Yeah.
And so
not every prime can be prime rogue or broken or super meta, but this one's just such a really strange one.
The other one was a support prime too, though, and he was kind of weird also. I like the thematic, and they feel very different from other stuff that we've gotten. But yeah, I just don't know when you're building with him versus any other prime.
Is he really a problem if you could heal him? I mean, honest question.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You think so?
But I mean, maybe, but
he's got no reducers. You can't equip him.
Yeah. Yeah, give him Animal Man, but then again, now you're playing Animal Man on your support piece that you're not really making an attacker. So, yeah, I don't know. Probably not. It would be annoying, but
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if it'd be problematic.
I don't think it would.
I have to tell you, boys, I'm so excited I get to review the next piece.
I know. Let's hear it. Who is it, Pete? You win.
Richard Dick Dragon.
Be waiting to kick his ass.
He's only got one keyword because he only needs one keyword. He's a martial artist. 042. He's got inherited technique, and he'll show it to you. When Richard Dragon is KO'd, you may attach his card to an unequipped friendly character with the martial arts keyword. This game, that character can use any technique, special powers on this card. He's got technique, master of all forms. Yeah, he is, because he's Dick Dragon. Combat reflexes. Adjacent opposing characters can use their printed combat values when attacking or being attacked by Dick Dragon.
Not bad.
He's got improved movement through characters. He's got a special damage power. Leadership at the beginning of your turn. Choose a technique special power Dick Dragon can use, and another friendly character, the martial arts keyword. The chosen character can use the chosen technique until your next turn. He's 0 range, 1 bolt, because he doesn't need any range. He's Dick Dragon. 70 or 50. For 70 points, you get 9 clicks of fury. Starts with charge, precision strike, 18 special defense, and 3 damage power. Now they did that thing that we hate. At 50 points, you do get charge. You get 11 precision strike. You get 17 special defensive power. But that super cool leadership, that's gone, my friend, until he's almost dead. But he's never dead, because he's Dick Dragon.
I actually like that they gave this to him at 70 and not 50.
Why?
Because it makes you want to play him at 70, because now he's handing out his technique trait to somebody without giving up the 50 points or the 70 points. Bro, this is why, because if it was on his 50-point line, no one would ever play him at 70. And so at 70, like, okay, he now has this for 3 clicks. Like, that's, you give someone this does make what's his name? Eternity just stupid good.
Oh, because he's got the martial
They
arts
gave me
keyword.
a piece named Dick Dragon. I'd play it at 70 points just for that reason alone.
It's worth the extra time.
Yeah, because that's what I think he's handing out that opposing characters use their printed combat values when attacking or being attacked by that character. So yeah, I do think it's worth paying 70 over it. That's worth 20 points.
And you can base somebody, and now he's a 20 up close. I think he's good.
I like him. I like him better at 70.
Oh, yeah. I would never play him at 50. You're getting 70 points of Dick Dragon or not at all.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
If you're given an option between 70 points of Dick Dragon versus 50 points of Dick Dragon, you're always asking for all 70.
He was the last thing that Scarface saw. Scarface hasn't been the same. That's actually how he got his scars. From Dick Dragon.
It's the highlight of my week was reviewing Dick Dragon. Thank you.
A Dick Dragon on Scarface's face. It fits.
What was that thing you said
I just
about
even
the
like
last
his name.
names first? So would it be Dragon Dick on Scarface?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, this is the Japanese take where his dragon is his real name and Dick is his family name. So it's
Dragonovsky.
Dragon.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap up this set review with the last one. I'm super excited for this guy. He is 043 Ratcatcher.
Why rats, Papa?
Rats are the lowliest and most despised of all creatures, my love. They have purpose. So do we all.
Batman enemy team ability, Gotham City, Gotham City Underworld, Suicide Squad, and Animal. He has a trait, Command over Critters. When Ratcatcher starts the game, you may generate up to 2 of the 007 rats on click 1. When a friendly character named Rat uses the Batman team ability, they consider Ratcatcher adjacent to themselves. And then he has another trait, Noxious and Obnoxious. Ratcatcher has Safeguard Poison. He has Poison, and when Ratcatcher uses it, opposing characters adjacent to characters named Rat are considered adjacent to Ratcatcher. 40 points, 5 clicks. He's got 8 Stealth, 11 Smoke Cloud, 17 Mastermind, and a 2 Empower. So easy to leave one of those rats next to him, but like giving him the red ring, so now he's dealing penetrating poison through all of those rats. That seems super good to me.
Wasn't there an old Rat King that made Rat, or was it Giant Rat that he made?
It makes giant rats. That's what I was going to say, is that I wish that it said that had rat in their name.
Yeah, because I swear there was something else when I was looking it up a few days ago.
Pete, you remember that Rat King, right? Where you do a, what is it? Some kind of like hole marker that they can come out of?
Oh, no, that's what it is. It's a bystander from the Fast Forces from the Flash set. That's what it is.
Oh.
His name is Rat. Yeah.
But yeah, the ones that
it looks like that.
Rat King was always a fun piece. I used to play. That was one of my first pieces
Yeah.
that I played a ton when we started playing the game, even. So I have fond memories of that.
The one
Rat
that
King.
sits on the chair.
No,
chair, right?
no. The one that actually looks like the one from the cartoon.
Oh, okay.
I think he was from. Was he from Unplugged?
Yes.
That one, and he makes giant rats, and they come out of like a sewer hole or something. Pete, do you not remember this?
Yeah. Hanton the Rat King. Yeah.
No, there was Hanton the Rat King. I think the one you're thinking of, Redmond. No, that was the one. Yeah, Hanton was the one that made the hole marker, an A square of at least 5 squares away. Because there was also one from just the gravity feed too. Yeah, you played the Hanton the Rat King.
Yeah, okay, the hole marker. But he makes giant rats.
Oh yeah. No, it was annoying as hell. I remember it.
He was one of my
I'm glad that you
pieces.
got something back that you're happy about. The Rat
This
King,
is
Rat
something
Catcher.
that could. It's the rats are. Yeah. I'm sorry, Jeremy, but Thanos, Poison Thanos, just he doesn't do it anymore. You got a 40-point rare to shut down your chase.
So they're getting what the rats will be 11 attacks then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yep.
So for 40 points, those things get really cool. Because they
Yes,
are.
he's pretty much 30 points.
So you can also.
And then you can also make them a 12 attack if you give him the Empower ring.
Oh, that's not bad either. But I don't know. I like the penetrating poison, I think, better on him.
Yeah.
This is a great piece.
Yeah, I'll be playing this one a bunch.
I just want to know if people are pulling rat catchers, if they're getting rats in the boosters, because I have to tell you, I got Pied Piper and there was not a rat to be found.
So are the rats, are these the treats for my cat's cage? Is that what is in there?
Yep, it's just 5 rats
Okay.
and the treats for my cats. Yeah, I'll be playing this guy a ton.
He's going to see play at top tables.
Ratcatcher?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, is he enough to bring an animal theme team back?
I mean, maybe, but you're talking. You also have Gotham City Underworld as well. There's a lot of things that you can bring in with him.
Do the rats have Gotham City Underworld? No, they're just animal.
No, he just makes 2 of them though.
Yeah.
And then you're able to make a third on turn 3.
For 5 points, though, why not throw like an extra 3 on there? Now you have 5.
Yeah, I mean, it could be animal too, but this is, and we were talking about Teen Titans. We're going to have to go ahead and throw,
Teen Titan Rat Catcher.
With the comp. Yeah, Rat Catcher, Teen Titans. Yeah. Yeah, no, Rat Catcher is, and the rats are something. They're, yeah.
And then we'll go over Pied Piper next week for the super rares, but he's pretty neat also. And there's nothing wrong with playing both of them together.
No, they're a great 100 points, and you get 4 rats.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up the CURs for Fight for Gotham City. We will be back next week with the super rares and above. And remember,
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya!
Click it!
Sweet Jesus, the park's filled with murderous plants.
Thank God we canceled Jazz Fest. The way I see it, there's only one option. Bomb the damn place to Kingdom Come!
Jim, there are innocent people there.
Well, it's not our fault if they don't check their social and see Jazz Fest was canceled.
You can't bomb the park.
Of course we can. We have tanks. The taxpayers paid for it. Yep, Jazz Fest may have been canceled, but we can still give the people a show, buddy.
I need you to be surgical about this, Jim. Be prudent. I can't hold your hand.
Why not?
Because Scarecrow's crop-dusting fear toxin around the perimeter of Gotham, forcing thousands of innocent people towards the park.
That potato sack son of a bitch!
I'll handle him. The Justice League is en route to help with the tree problem. I just need you to evacuate the park.
Got it. You know what would be a good way to get the people out of the park?
No tanks.
So, Commissioner Gordon, this situation seems dire. Are we finally going to see those tanks our taxpayers voted on?
No, that wouldn't be prudent.
Oh, boo. Why?
Minimize loss of life because some jazz hippies can't read a goddamn email.
Are you on a tank?
No, I'm riding my skateboard.
What?
The situation's gotten more dire, all right? Desperate times call for tanks.